You know what I need, my love. Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's really good? Oh, you know who it is. Your boy Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. It's Friday, y'all. And it is talking ish. We are talking ish. And how is everybody doing today? Well, this evening. If it's a Friday night, it's supposed to be funky weather coming soon. But if you decided to tune in and holler at your boy, I love you tons. But it is Friday, January the 10th, 2025. Bruh, how do you damn kids get a whole extra week after Christmas break? I mean, these damn kids done weaseled their way into 3 weeks. I mean, the children done forgot everything they done learned in the school year thus far. I mean, for real. It's crazy. I mean, could the kids not have gotten a more perfect time to have snow, or to have winter arrive upon us? Because remember, last year, really the last couple of years, ain't really been no really no winter, no snow like talking about it. But winter has come back with a vengeance. Like I said, the kids got a full extra week out. And when I was at work, I was messing with them. I was like, oh, snap. And they, what, Mr. Brand? I said, I just got a text message from Hanover County that I said, since this past week of school had to be canceled due to snow, to make up for this whole week, they're gonna make that up during spring break. So so the kids are so you guys aren't gonna have a spring break, okay? So since y'all had this week, which was 3 weeks since the last time y'all went to school, y'all not gonna have a spring break. So just letting y'all know that. Man, that was funny. That was hilarious. They were like, no, I want to go to school tomorrow. I was like, well, look, I mean, you got to tell your parents that whatever vacation plans y'all had, y'all got to cancel them because y'all got to go to school. Y'all got to take y'all little behinds to school. Well, that was funny. It was hilarious because they bought it. That was funny because they bought it. They believed it. But anyway, it's supposed to snow. I don't know. I guess within the next couple of hours. Hell, it may start snowing by the time we get off this damn show. But shout out to Tough Sports. Shout out Heather's Craft Haven. I've actually got another idea for another branch of Sports Plus Life, but that's down the road. But I thought about it as something that'll be fun, but it would be something that I would want more, not like this, something that I would want, with more cameras, be in a kind of a chill setting, like like a living room kickback setting, but not just me sitting here by myself. I want to have about 4-5 people, even maybe 6-7 people, just something. But like I said, I'm just really thinking off the top of my head. But I would call it Sports Plus Life fans only. Haha. Well, that I hope you think that's catchy. But not a Sports Plus Life fans only account. Not none of that nasty shit. But a Sports Plus Life. Name of the show will be fans only. Talking about sports plus life and shit. But anyway, what are we going to talk about today? Trust me, it's a good idea. It will work, but I have to change up my settings a bit because I ain't gonna do it in this motherfucker. I tell you that. But what are we gonna talk about today? We're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk briefly about last night's college football playoff game. Hell of a game. Not Sports Plus Life only fans, you ignorant son of a bitch. Okay, not Sports Plus Life only fans. No. Okay. Now, I mean, if somebody wants to pay me for that type of stuff, inbox me. Okay, we can work something out. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, if you want, we ain't got to be FS1 type shit. We can work something out. Hey there, gorgeous. Anyway, but what are we going to talk about? Yeah, briefly over the game between Notre Dame and Penn State. Hell of a game. This is wild card weekend. So, I mean, hey, weather can come all it want to, because I'm chilling. I'm going to be posted. I got all the food I need up in here. I got all the snacks I need for my kids. I got all the drink I need up in here. So I'm good. As far when it comes to as far as my needs. I'll be straight. The game starts tomorrow at 4:30. And apparently the women too. What women? Only female in this house is my daughter, jackass. Okay, that's the only female in this house. All right, there's me, Roman, and London. That is it. Now, if I mean, if anybody wanted to come over, if you wanted to fight the weather, feel free. More than welcome. I'm a very welcoming person. Cook and all that other good stuff. We know how. Look, y'all know. I done told y'all. I told you how I get down. Ain't no secrets here. But yeah, the wild card game started 4:30, and then hey, like I said, wait till I show you about yo boy, nigga. Okay, and I emphasis on yo boy. Okay, all right. So we're gonna talk about the FS1 scandal that just popped off just this week. Because, I mean, I don't know what angle. What up, Lomar? I don't know what angle people are looking at it through, but we're definitely going to talk about that. We're going to talk about these California wildfires. Matter of fact, let me talk about the California wildfires now, because we can always circle back to that. And it's not going to take long. First of all, my thoughts and prayers are with anybody that's affected with it. For real. But there is kind of a aha thing going on here. If y'all remember coming to America, there is the aha moment. There is a moment. There is something that y'all could think about. Now, LA, Southern California is on fire. Ain't this about a bitch? Yes, prayer for the victims, not a joke. And honestly, and this is just me thinking off the top of my head. Southern California is on fire. Okay. Now let's see. How can I put this? I just find it real ironic that they just had the Golden Globes Award, the Golden Globe Award, and they just had the Golden Globe Awards. And you know what, those award shows where they be just decked out in Hollywood's finest and all dressed up in they Satan Sunday best, throwing up all the hand signals and all of this stuff. And I just find it real ironic that what we have come to find out, particularly since the Diddy case, since the Diddy lawsuit, and that was November 2023. We now in 2025. And the Cat Williams interview just tipped the scales and Jaguar, right? What we have found out is that Hollywood is Hollywood is pretty much the devil's playground. Do you think that possibly the Heavenly Father may be looking down and saying, I've seen enough. Whoosh, whoosh. The Heavenly Father could be sitting up there saying, y'all go ahead and selling y'all soul to the devil, but y'all forgot about the person who can really bring the fire. Whoosh. Not everybody, but y'all saying who can really bring the fire. That people may be sitting up in heaven wearing sunglasses and have popcorn tubs listening to Let It Burn in the background. I'm just saying, it could be, possibly, it could be. I'm just saying, because I just find that real convenient. And what did they say? One time it ended by water, the next time it ended by fire. And Southern California right now is a big ass barbecue grill. and you just had a couple of days right before the joke got real, a bunch of people just doing all of their devil shit. We have it here on earth. And Jesus' dad is like, oh yeah, okay, all right, there we go. Ha! Oh, it needs to be a little windy. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, yo. I'm just saying, like, could that possibly be what's going on here? And then another reason why my black ass would never move to California. Never. California charge you out the butt for just for it to be a bunch of natural disasters? Man, hell no. You move to LA, you move to Hollywood, and you got to worry about earthquakes. You got to worry about wildfires. You got to worry about LAPD and all that other shit. You got to worry about somebody may try to go in your butt if you turn or bend the wrong way. Are you joking? Hell no. I ain't moving. You look, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, and it was nothing more that I wanted than to go to California, go to Hollywood. I've always been a great actor, great singer. I've always been a clown. I was like, oh, I need to go. I need to go to Hollywood. Man, am I glad God had other plans for me. I'm just saying, man, am I glad that my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ had other plans for me. Okay, because I may be just think of if my Earth Dimension 42 timeline had went to Hollywood, I may be walking bow-legged as a motherfucker right now. No. Oh, I would be glad to go see. But no, I ain't saying. I would love to go to a Lakers game, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid to look in the crowd. Like, you know, I put a do not enter sign on the back of my pants. And I don't play that. I don't care. I don't care how you want to. Oh my gosh, he's being judgment. Look, I'm not judging. I'm just saying don't fuck with me like that. That's all I'm saying. Do whatever you do that make you happy. Okay? But all I'm saying, doesn't that just seem real convenient that all of a sudden California is now somebody's Southern California is now somebody's stovetop oven, and they would bend it. All right, okay. Yeah, all right. Look. I know this is good looking right here. I know this is good looking. I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but I know that this ain't ugly. This ain't ugly right here. This always been good looking. It's always been good looking. But what's back here? No. I will clench my ass cheeks and rip that motherfucker off. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, we can circle back around. We can circle back around to the California wildfires. Man, it didn't take long for me to get on fire tonight. I'm serious, because I've been thinking about that shit for a minute. Oh man. Anyway, and how you doing, Miss Terry? Hey. And Lomar, did I holler at you? What's up, Lomar? And gorgeous Denise. And James Standback, the idiot from. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But okay, last night college football playoff. Y'all don't go anywhere. I'm going to briefly talk about my sports, and then I'm going to bring Mr. Chandler on here, and we're going to talk that shit because he got information that he need to share. I know I've totally lost the train of thought, but he's got information he wants to share. I've got information that I want to share with him that is fucking hilarious. But yes, Notre Dame defeated Penn State 27-24 last night. This was a hell of a game. I watched this game from start to finish. So Notre Dame has advanced to the national championship game, which is going to be played on January 20th. Now check this out. Notre Dame's head coach, his name is Marcus Freeman. He's black dude, his brother. And they're going to the national championship game. This is the first time in Division I college football history. Notre Dame graduated from Notre Dame. Oh, damn, they smart. They real smart. Okay, congratulations. Now, this is the first time in college football history, Division I college football history, that a black man is going to be a coach in the national championship game. Ain't that something? They've been playing college football, Division I college football, for well over 100 years. It's not like it was 100 years this year. It may be like 120, 130 years. Well, the Penn State's coach was black too, so you was gonna get one in regardless. But Marcus Freeman looked more like even though he light skinned, he looked more like he looked like a bruh. You know what I'm saying? He looked like a bruh. But this is the first time in history that a team is going to have a black head coach. And I'm like, damn, because I'm not a Notre Dame fan. I'm not a Notre Dame college football fan. Never have been. My grandfather was. But I'm like, damn, now I feel like I got to root for him. For real, because it's almost like Obama in 08. But it's like Obama in 08. I didn't give two fucks about politics back in 2008. But I was like, oh, I'm black, he's black and qualified. We never seen a black president before. So, hey, you got my vote. I mean, that's kind of how I feel. I'm like, damn, I got to root for Notre Dame because Marcus Freeman is this is the first bro representing. You know what I'm saying? This is the first bro representing. So congratulations to Notre Dame. This is their This is their first national championship game since 2012. They haven't won a national championship since 1988, so that's a long drought. And they play the winner of the game that's going on now between Texas and Ohio State. Ohio State is up 7-0. I think Ohio State is going to win. But the national championship game is January the 20th. And again, wild card weekend starts tomorrow. If you a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, stand up unless you Robert Chandler. Sit the fuck down. He's a terrible fan. If you are a Baltimore Ravens fan, stand up. If you are a Denver Bronco fan, we standing all the way up, baby, because we back. If you are a Houston Texans fan, stand up. If you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, stand up. Let's see. Does the color of their skin determine how well they coach? No, it doesn't determine how well they coach, but at times it will determine on whether they will get the head coaching job. And it's funny that you mentioned that because Notre Dame in particular, they were not their first. They had their first black head coach. Let me go into the history bag right quick. They had their first. Rob's so stupid. They had their first black head coach in 1998. His name was Tyrone Willingham, and he was not ingratiated at all by particularly the alumni. And this was 1998. This ain't like I said 1968 or 1970. This was 1998. And they gave bro a hard, very, very hard time. They even in the early 2000s, certain schools were just built like that. Early 2000s with the University of Texas, they had a black head coach. And the alumni and the boosters just ran him up out of there. So when Marcus Freeman, who just got the job 3 years ago, when he got the job, I was like, I wonder if they're going to give him a hard time the way they gave Ty Willingham a hard time. And he's got them in the national championship game. And you're absolutely right. It is time to let that shit go. It is definitely time to let that shit go. I agree 1,000%. But that was a topic of conversation when he got hired, when he first got the job back in 2021. Were they going to give him the same type of hard time that they gave Ty Willingham back in '98, particularly because we were just coming off of that all of the social injustice stuff. So, but again, congratulations. Like I'm happy. I'm happy for Marcus Freeman. I don't give a damn about Notre Dame football. I just want to watch some good football. I'm just being honest with you. But it is what it is. Now, but like I said, y'all made me lose my train of thought again. If you are a Buffalo Bills fan, stand up. Okay? If you are a did I say Philadelphia Eagles fan? I don't know. If you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, stand up. If you're a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, stand up. Okay, stand all the way up. If you are a Los Angeles Rams fan, by the way, that game that was supposed to be in Southern California between the Rams and the Vikings on Monday night has been moved to Arizona for obvious reasons. If you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, stand up. It is wild card weekend. Patriots, stand down. Stand all the way down. Stand down because you have a top 3 draft pick, which means your team was not very good at all. Are you a Patriots fan or are you a Tom Brady fan? Okay, I've known you for a long time, and never once have I heard you say the Patriots. Okay, but if you're a Patriots fan, maybe next year. That's all I can say. I don't like the way they did their head coach neither, just firing him. Them and the Dallas Cowboys, they be sucking. Pause. Patriots rest. Oh gosh, yo, I love you so much. I love you so much, Terry. But I'm about to unfriend. Whoa, no! I love you so much, and I'm about to unfriend you. Oh, ew. Patriots, Red Sox, and Celtics. I'm about to unfriend you. I'm not. But that is disgusting. Come on now. It's all about them Los Angeles Lakers, them New York Yankees. Okay? Your son lives in Boston. Tell him to move. Tell him to move immediately. Okay? The Celtics rock. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Celtics rock. Whatever. Yeah. And I've always loved the Lakers. Tell your son to move. Ugh. Making me itch thinking about that guy. You are riding hard, Mr. Stand Back. Goddamn Boston Celtics. And these are the black Celtics, and I still don't like them. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, but fuck Boston. With no disrespect to your son. As a sports fan, I hate Boston. I hate Boston with a passion. Okay? I do. I can't stand them. I don't like them. No, I don't like the Patriots. I don't like the Celtics. And I damn sure don't like the Red Sox. Ill. Dad, I know I'm talking to my father right now. I'm talking to my actual biological father right now. Dad, they know not what they typeth. They know not what they typeth, my man. You know me, I love everybody. I ain't gonna block her because I've known a long time. I love you, met her before. But I know we don't do that Boston BS here. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shit. You think? And my dad graduated from Boston University. Ain't that something? So I'll go over the list of all-pro people because they just announced the all-pro team for the NFL. 3 of my Denver Broncos made the all-pro team. Lamar, this is funny because everybody wants to give the MVP to Josh Allen, but Lamar Jackson clearly had the better year. Lamar Jackson was voted the first team all-pro, and it really wasn't that close. But anyway, look at here. Oh, I have entered to an empty seat. It's snowing? Oh, crud. Here we go.
Seat ain't never empty. What you talk about?
Oh, did you have to? Never mind.
Oh, so before I'm rude and disrespectful, I want to prayers and well wishes to anyone who's was anyone injured or that lost their life in those fires. It's very devastating.
Mm-hmm.
And it's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
So for the innocent people, I pray you make it. I hope it's not too bad. But if you was a pedo,
oh Lord,
fire! Fire! Because that's why the fires are intentional. Because you notice it's Southern California where all the elite live and their houses were connected. So they're burning all the tunnels. Burn it all. Just burn it all. And they would do all kinds of weird shit where they would put portals in places to draw spirits and shit. If you know what you're doing, you can guard a place using portals and shit, right?
Mm.
Oh, the roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. Burn. Oh, yeah, one more. Wait a minute. The hills have eyes. The hills have eyes.
Uh-huh.
But the eyes is on fire. Fire! 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 Burn that shit to the ground. Okay, I'm done.
Oh no, no. I mean, what everything you said, I guess that just means we must have just entered the conspiracy theories. Not on what you're talking about as far as the tunnels, but I'm talking about the portals. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Man, them people was doing all kinds of shit. They put portals up in the damn White House.
Mm-mm. Portals, huh? Like the Spider-Man movie, Into the Spider-Verse.
Yep. Exactly like that. Where they can summon shit and bring shit through. That's what they've been trying to fucking tell us. Now look, what's that movie with John Cusack
What 2012?
where he flying the kids, the ex-wife,
20,
and the
2012.
new and the new
2012.
husband, and
2012.
LA is on fire?
2012. They were earthquakes. 2012.
Earthquakes. And didn't I tell you in the chat that before we came on that an earthquake is slated to hit Southern California? You think this shit is a goddamn game? This shit ain't no game.
I mean, like I said, I gave my scenarios. I
And
gave I
then
gave my scenario.
and then don't forget what happened here in Richmond. That was an attack.
What are you talking about? What happened here, Rich?
The water, damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. You ain't look, nigga, you ain't be cussing at me, bro. I ain't know the water was attacked.
That was an attack. So now if you look at it, they got the West Coast on fire, right?
Uh-huh.
Then with the southeast, they
Uh-huh.
done they hit the interior of the southeast with a hurricane. Them people ain't them that area, that middle area of the country still ain't recovered. Then they hit them with the snow. Then we about to get some more snow.
Well, I do. You just got the info that it is snowing now. I need to go look at it.
So yeah, and they're using the weather to attack us.
Hey, yo, you funny. I just caught that. Oh, shit.
They
he
are
said,
getting ready for another pandemic.
he said, never hang in another mirror again. Hey, mirror on the wall. Who will fuck us up
And you know
this
what
time?
else you don't do? You don't
Huh?
take other people's mirrors. If you moving or somebody's moving, don't you take their mirrors.
Oh, I ain't never done that. Now I have been crazy on that shit. You take their spirits. But let's go look outside though, people. Let's go look outside, people. Now, what did you want to say about this Trump thing, dude?
Yeah. So my let me go look outside too. My research says
It ain't snowing over here yet. No.
my research told me that come January 20th, no, we ain't got snow yet.
No, I ain't got snow yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
So I'm gonna have to give y'all a little bit of background. See, America America is not what we think it is. They stole a country, right? With the Act of 1871. That's how they started making us pay taxes. and we're in fear of the police.
Uh-huh.
We're already we've already broken down their pillars of control: the Vatican, London, and DC. And we're just snatching the dollar right away from them because no other countries around the world use the dollar. So now they can't use our military to try to start wars. Don't believe any of that fake money, Byzantine nonsense where they sending money to Ukraine. They're not sending nothing to Ukraine. It's only in the media. But to get back on point, Trump cannot take the presidency under the United States Incorporated. The United States Incorporated is a de facto, a defunct criminal organization. That's going to be difficult for a lot of people to understand, but Woodman Road. Oh,
No, I was asking. I was trying to
yeah.
ask while you were talking. She said Woodman Road. I meant Woodman Road near Parham. That's what I was trying to find out because I'm right down the street from there. But go ahead.
This
I was
gonna be
interrupt you.
this gonna be difficult for a lot of people to understand because essentially what it's gonna mean is that everything from the Act of 1871 up until this time is the operation of this country is going to be null and void. So we have 11 presidencies that are going to be erased. There isn't going to be any IRS because they're illegal.
So when is all this supposed? No IRS, no press. When's all that supposed to kick in?
Couple of days
From now?
this month, yeah.
Man,
So
look, I'm gonna need the IRS to stick around so I can get my motherfucking tax return back. Okay.
let's stay right there. Let's address a tax return. So what is a tax return? A tax return is only a unsolicited loan that Uncle Sam took from your ass.
That's true.
That's all it is. And they only did it through the power of another false agency they created, the IRS. So this country ran for 100 years before we had to start paying taxes because tariffs paid for everything. Right? But no one in this country at this time has been alive long enough to even conceptualize what that's going to look like. So right now, the only thing, like, I had to go to the food bank. This one lady was like, well, why can't they do donations? So in her mind, she made up a scenario that sounded plausible about why people should give donations. And she didn't want to hear the financial and legal aspect. But we had to keep drilling it into her, like, it's cool to give money, but when you make it a requirement and you're under the federal government, now you're breaking the law. So I said that to say they've constructed our legal system to always benefit them. You feel me? It's always gonna benefit them. So most of us, unless you start doing some homework, or unless you're like a history buff person like me, none of this is gonna make sense to you because for most people you're stuck and trapped in the matrix. If it's not green, you don't give a fuck about it. As long as you got gas in your car to go to work and earn some green dollars and take care of your responsibilities, most people really don't give a fuck. But when you notch it up just a little bit, then you'll start to wonder, like, why do we keep doing this? We spend, who on this stream don't have gray hair?
Whoa! I mean, I mean, you're probably not going to get any answers from that, sir.
I know I did that on purpose
Okay.
because we spend the majority of our life. Who started on this stream? Who started working before they was 18? We spend the majority of our life, of our woke lives. Woke, you're gonna be working, and you're taught that, and then fear and other bullshit in your life just instills in you. You know what? I better be working somewhere, whether I'm burning up pies, pissing in pots, whatever. You understand that you have to do something in order to keep these green dollars coming in, and nobody else gives a fuck about you. You see, that's not life. That's not the existence that we were supposed to have here on this earth. And to be quite frank, Brandon, you and I know some ruthless motherfuckers that'll cut your motherfucking throat for $2.
Yeah.
So imagine life where you don't have to cut them off. No, let me put it back. Let me be more specific. Imagine getting back your income tax money. All the income tax money you done paid. Imagine getting all that back.
Well, love that, boy. Who wouldn't love that, boy?
Imagine going to a 4-day work week where you don't need to make sure that you make the other 80 hours. I mean, the rest of the hours, you just, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because when the money has value, wait, I'm about to turn 48. How old are you, Brent? You, never mind, because you sensitive about your age.
No, I'm not. The fuck? Okay.
A pack of new, when I was 8, no, yeah. When I was about six or seven, a pack of Newports was $3 flat. By the time I got to 10 years old, a pack of Newports was $5. Money has no value.
Whoa. In Virginia, a pack of Newports, now you saying by the time he was 10, so you're talking about 38 years ago. So what is it? So you're talking about in the 80s, a pack of Newports was $5?
Had gotten to $5. But at one time they were
that
like,
was just New York.
No, down here you could get a pack of cigarettes for $3.50. Because we have Philip Morris down here, so cigarettes was cheap as shit.
But you just said cigarettes was $5.
Listen, I said back in the 80s when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because I was being sent to the store to get the cigarettes. So at 6 years old, my aunt or my mama would give me the $3.50 for the Newports. I go to the store and the Chinese man would give them to me, and I walk back home.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah.
Now, what I'm saying is, from that age to by the time I was 10 years old, cigarettes went from the $3.50 to $5. That's what I'm saying.
I got you. Covered. Pimping since been pimping.
If anybody that don't understand that, you'll understand this. Remember when you could put $20 of gas in your car and ride all week?
Nigga.
Yeah.
But I remember when I could put $10 of gas in my car and ride all week.
Yeah.
Nigga, I used to put $5. Man, the first car I had was a Corsica. I could put $5 in that bitch and ride to Philly.
That's crazy.
I could put $5 in that bitch and drive to Philadelphia, PA. I did it.
That's
like
crazy.
I did it before. Yes.
Which way did you go?
95 North, bro.
That's fucking wild.
I'm talking about gas. Now I ain't talking about the tolls and shit, but I'm talking about
no, just the gas.
Yeah, $5, bro. $5.
And see, they don't make cars like they used to.
Yeah, bro.
So
this was a Chevy Corsica. What year was this? This was 2003. Yeah. Well, I was either 19 or just turned 20, some shit like that. But
Yep.
it was a yeah, it was a I dropped my mom. I was taking my mom and drop her off in Philadelphia to my aunt's house, and you know the gas station right near Newbridge, right next to the Food Lion Shopping Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there and I put $5 of gas in that bitch. I put $5 of gas in that bitch, and that shit took me to Philadelphia. And was still when I got to Philly, I still had a quarter. It didn't fit. Now, did it fill my tank up? No, it gave me like it took me maybe I would say about almost at the 3/4 full line. But when I got to Philly, I still had a quarter tank left. All I did now, gas was a little more expensive in Philadelphia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Gas is a little more expensive in Philly, but I would say I put about just another $10 to get me back to Virginia.
But see, and that's right, Lomar, because inflation, right?
Is a bitch.
Inflation happens when inflation is the rise in the cost of goods and services, and your pay doesn't match. And that happens because our government was printing money like they're fucking stupid, right? And nothing's backing it. And then don't forget, they printed 90% of the US dollar in circulation was printed in the last 5 years. So this is new money that's worthless, right? All this worthless money is also a financial attack meant to keep us in debt. Everything is debt. Products are cheap. Cars are cheap. Cars are expensive, made cheaply. Like who in the fuck want $100,000 for a Jeep Wagoneer?
I was real aggressive. I'm sorry.
Oh, goddamn, wanting $100,000 for a Jeep Wagoneer is real aggressive. God damn it. Fuck. I mean, the whole 100,000. They want $107,000 for one of them motherfuckers. Out your goddamn mind. And Ford. Oh my God, they need their ass bust. The goddamn Ford Lightning truck ain't worth shit. The electric Mustang ain't worth shit.
They have an electric Mustang.
Who?
They have an electric Mustang now?
Yeah, the Mach-E. It ain't shit. They can't sell them shits. They can't sell them. They can't sell the F-150. The whole Stellantis lineup is talking about knocking 35% off of all MSRPs. So that means I'll be able to go and pick up a Hellcat or a Charger cheap. The Scat Pack, wide body Scat Pack for the 40,000.
That's all right because in 5 years they're gonna probably try to make most cars electric anyway.
5 years, most cars electric. See, again, we've been robbed of knowledge. 0 point energy. Do you know that Tesla had electric cars in the early 1900s?
I believe it.
I'm talking about 0 point energy where we're not using fuel.
I believe that. I mean, come on. I believe that technology has always been 100 years. I believe that the government or certain people, entities, whatever, has had technology 100 years in advance, have had technology 100 years in advance than what they let on to the general public. I've always believed that.
We get our technology when they let the aliens snatch us in exchange for technology. That's how we got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you caught me off guard with that one. It's like I knew it was coming, but I still wasn't fully prepared for it. So we got Wi-Fi because motherfuckers been abducted.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor probed souls. Golly.
They abduct motherfuckers. Sometimes they bring them back. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they want to eat you. They want to just dig in your ass, see what it's like. I mean, literally
Ew.
dig in your ass just
Ew.
to see how much pain you can take. Or like
Ew.
they do it to women, they do it to men, they do it to kids.
That's just nasty. That's just gross.
Shit's crazy.
Well, you better stop before they come get your ass.
Man, I wish a motherfucker fucked up
Well, don't wish
shooting me and not killing me. Right?
Don't wish that shit.
I can't help that shit. I can't help it that I'm walking around with a Superman fucking complex. Don't think I can really die for real. For real, I'm gonna have to actually fucking die because I done got shot 3 times and lived. Goddamn, I talk about making a motherfucker a martyr.
We got 50 Cent talking about some. He got shot 9 times, and we got 15 Cent right here talking about something. I got shot 3 times and I lived. Okay, all right.
Why I gotta be 15 Cent?
All right, MC Diamond and Nickel. I got your ass. That's right. Yeah, he didn't. Don't make me pull up that freestyling tape, that freestyling short. Keep your windows and doors locked. Your pistols. Oh, he out. He out. That motherfucker. Kick, return, touchdown. How you feeling right now? Damn. Keep your windows and doors locked. Your pistols are stay cocked. Keep your windows and doors locked. Your pistols are stay cocked. Texas had all the momentum. They just scored a touchdown and they just gave that shit right back. Oh man. Now,
and what quarter is it in?
It's just about to go to halftime.
Okay.
Texas had just scored to tie the game. They was about to go to halftime and they kicked off to Ohio State and Ohio State ran the bitch back. And Ohio State get the ball in the second half, to start the second half. That nigga was outie 5,000. All right, so you've informed me on the Trump stuff. You ready to see about your homeboy?
Show me this faggot shit that he done did.
What? Why would you assume that? What the hell?
Because he looked like one of them tutti fruity niggas that be with a woman to be like front on the low.
Now,
and the
Rob watches Gilbert Arenas podcast. Let me just let y'all know that. So y'all just watch. Just now, chat. Just watch this and see what you got to say.
I don't know what he saw. I don't get it, But I'll play the video.
The jumping into Kwame Brown and Dante Jones pulls him down. Yeah, but Kwame did the right thing.
Hey man, hey Kwame. Brown and Dante Jones. Listen, I don't know nothing about you being a man, but as a female, boy, you got ass, boy. Boy, you got the donkey donk. Boy, I'm not even gonna lie, I can't even be called gay right here because you all female. So you got ass. I just want to let the crowd know you got ass, boy. Look at that. Woo! Boy, look at that. Come on here, look at this boy. This boy got ass right here, boy. God damn.
Tries to jump into Kwame Brown and Dante Jones.
So maybe Kenyon Martin and maybe Rashard did not know that this Arizona fruit cup was so in love with another man that he'll say anything.
What? Do he be talking like that on Gil's Arena? And I'm not. I don't have nothing against Gilbert Arenas, but that when I saw that shit yesterday, I was like, ooh,
hell yeah, Gilbert Arenas, he give off some tendencies. Cause now after knowing what I know, I don't let that Melly Monaco shit fool me. You feel me? That Melly Monaco shit, that shit don't fool me. That nigga with the go along to get along gang.
Oh, he with the Gaga gang. The go along, he with the guy, he with the Gaga gang. The go along, get along gang. Shout out Kwame Brown, Bust Life.
A lot of them athletes are with that shit.
I know they are. I've been a supporter of Kwame Brown YouTube page since he first jumped on YouTube in 2020, kicking ass and taking names.
But if some of these guys go and actually come out the closet, like I like getting nigga pumping me in my butt. I like pumping men in their butt. I like being with men. I like being with women. They wouldn't be able to sell jerseys and shoes or tickets.
Okay. Well, peep this out too now.
You know, just like how them get mad at they niggas. Ah, nigga, you ain't shit. You're a deadbeat. Hey, you got a dead. You know how them bitches do. He acted, and it's hard for me. Let me not even say hard around this nigga. I think this nigga is vitamin D. No, he ain't vitamin D deficient. I think this nigga needs some more vitamin C, E, F, H, I, L, I think this boy is weird, and I just really wish he would move on. I'm heterosexual. So these little stories of me getting, you notice every time he opens his mouth, every story about me, I'm the worst person, I'm the drunkest, dumbest, this and that. But yet still, he want to work with me. Go figure. Anything I do, he's watching, so he can copy and bring it to the show. He just got destroyed by a scap attack. And he talked basketball with her. He played basketball. And he got destroyed. So, Gil, I need you to, whatever your perspective is, I need to go, you know. I know the white boy paid you because you wanted to that stayed at the party. You was invited to the after party. That's why there's pictures of you floating around that you got to come up with an elaborate bullshit lie. Oh, I lost a bet, so that's why I'm dressed like a brand new bitch. Oh, yeah, we were shooting dice, and I bet that I wear a maid outfit if I lost instead of the money. You know, you're a little bitch. So me and you different, and I understand. And I don't want you to bring all these other people in because I know the type of little bitch you are. You would want me to say something about Kenyon or McCants because those two guys have a little physical prowess, and we'll probably be in the street. They don't mind fisticuffs, unlike you. You're a bitch. So you're trying to get other people in your situation with me, and I'm just too smart to allow it. Just too smart to allow you come. No, you don't come. We don't even say Paul. We don't even say come around you because something wrong with you. Something is fucking seriously wrong with you. But let's hear this little idiot one more again. Yeah, I said one more again.
Damn shame.
Kwame Brown and Dante Jones pulls him down. Yeah, but Kwame did the right thing.
Hey, man. Hey, Kwame.
Brown and Dante Jones.
Listen, I don't know nothing about you being a man, but as a female, boy, you got ass, boy. Boy, you got the donkey donk. I'm not even gonna lie, I can't even be called gay right here because you all female. So you got ass. I just want to let the crowd know you got ass, boy. Look at that. Woo! Come over here, look at this boy. This boy got ass right here, boy. God damn.
Bro, and then he asked for other people to come over there and look at him, saying, you got ass, boy. Woo! What the fuck?
All I'm gonna say, I ain't even gonna defend him. I ain't gonna defend him because one, he went to Arizona State, right?
Arizona.
You know, Arizona. Okay, Arizona.
Yeah.
He'll tell you he was into some wild shit. Oftentimes, let me say this. These colleges know what they are recruiting. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if we come to find out that some of these college coaches like some of their players.
Well, it came out, I want to say about 3 or 4 years ago that Arizona 2001 Final Four team that Gilbert Arenas was on, that one of the players on there actually came out, admitted that he was homosexual. There's nothing wrong with that if that's your preference. And, there's always been questions. Richard Jefferson was on that team too. And, it was questions about him too.
He is definitely homosexual.
Allegedly. Okay. Allegedly. In your opinion. I don't know nothing about him. I mean,
I'm a Spurs fan. He one of them ones. He one of them ones like but you like he just respectable. So like
he a cool dude, so I ain't gonna put him on blast like that.
Yeah, but you can just.
Hey, that's funny as a bitch, bro.
And the reason I ain't surprised about Gilbert Arenas is because every now and again he will make some sus comments on the show. But see, what it is, he took the media class like you took the media class.
I ain't take no fucking media class. It's all natural, my nigga.
So he sees Kwame Brown as an easy target.
You
And
see
then
how this nigga tried to be slick? Y'all see it, chat. Go ahead. We listening, dude. We listening.
then he figures if I keep Kwame name in my mouth, I'm giving Kwame I'm pushing his views up, I'm pushing his show up. I'm giving him some of my shine. Is what he is the way he's looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and for Gilbert Arenas, any publicity is good publicity. So if you think he a faggot, he gonna run. Yes, run with that. I need people talking about me, and he relishes that. And he'll tell you that.
So what is this media class that you keep referring to, sir?
The media class where you egg people on, being a shock jock, you know what it is. Don't tilt your head like that, like you.
Jock?
Yeah.
A shot jock.
Shock jock. You know what the Howard Stern type.
Oh, I see. I would, when you saying all of that stuff, I would say, you know what? I don't have nothing to do with all of that. I'm just being me, man. You know that. Egg you. How dare you? How dare you, you black African American Negro? Egg you on. Now, do I laugh? Fucking right. What, are you gonna look up the definition for me?
No, I'm rolling.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody with me drunk and fuck, break it down, roll it up. Hey, so this what do you think about this Fox Sports 1 shit? You never told me what you thought about that.
Boo, I did. We talked about that shit. But
Okay, yeah. We actually, yes, we did. Let's alert the chat.
This George chick, she ain't the one I want embarrassed. I want that Malika Andrews ass.
This ain't got nothing to do.
See, I know directly this has nothing to do with Malika Andrews, but look, it's like this. Birds of a feather flock together. So if this Joy girl, to think that this Joy girl and Malika Andrews ain't running together, you a motherfucking fool. Shit splatters. Jay-Z and Diddy was the best of fucking friends, and now they trying to act like they distant lovers and shit.
Until shit hit the fan, right?
So shit hit the motherfucking fan.
I mean, that shit is crazy. That shit was crazy. But you know what? I'm now as far as
and it ain't over.
Now, as far as Malika Andrews goes, now, no, I'm not a fan of hers because hey, Lomar, tell me, what was I singing again? I literally just forgot. Now, as far as the Malika Andrews thing, yeah, I've heard the way that she like just really loathes black men. Like she's almost like a Stacey Dash type chick. And I'm like, come on now. But you know, Joy Taylor. See, she's named as a defendant in the lawsuit, but I'm still trying to figure out what me and Sean was talking about on Tuesday. You know, if she told the chick who confided in her that she was, you know, being hit on, you know, and she didn't like it. Oh, everybody with me drunk as fuck. Yeah, that's my shit too, bro. If that's the case, then that is fucked up because and me, Rob, me and you did talk about this because you know she likes to play that female empowerment kind of feminist type of role. And look, I ain't got nothing against female empowerment, but don't try to put down male empowerment. Don't try to emasculate men just because you're trying to get female empowerment. And if you doing stuff like that in the background just to further your career, that's contradictory as fuck. But I mean, what is uncommon, not just in what is uncommon, not just with, you know, out there in Hollywood, but what's uncommon with that in corporate America about people doing, nasty things to improve their employment status. You feel me?
Because the difference is, as a black woman, the same system that pushed her up pushes black men down.
Mm-hmm.
So just because she got pushed up, that mean you should push another nigga down. Because the same system that pushes you up is also the same system that's pushing her up, is also making sure that her black ass will never be with a black man.
Like people are like, oh, she was having sex with Emmanuel Acho. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. I could care less. If you fucking Acho, good for you. I mean, and if I'm Acho, like, I mean, see, this is where people have an issue. If Acho and Joy Taylor was having sex, like, so what? If they're two consenting adults, single, both single, whatever, then so what? It's the fact that they was stabbing people in the back in the process. Marcellus Wiley, who I'm going to bring up, who I'm going to show a video of in a couple of minutes. See, that's the shit with Acho, because Acho, while I love the show, the facility, I love it. That's the show that took the place of Undisputed. Love that show. It's Acho, LaShawn McCoy, Chase Daniels, and James Jones. Love the show, but Acho gives you snake ass nigga vibes if you watch him long enough. Joy Taylor, there's nobody be coming to Acho sideways if he was smashing Joy Taylor. So what? So the fuck what?
This is why you don't.
The fact that he was a snake ass nigga.
This is why you don't have sex in the workplace. So then you don't have this type of shit go on. You don't get for women, it's you don't get your meat where you eat. So you don't look for dick. Women shouldn't look for dick where they get their paycheck at.
No, that's a good one. That's a good, Rob. You called me up. That's a good one. I never heard that one before. You don't get your meat where you eat. That's a good one.
Let me tell you about this heavyset chick I was dating a few years ago, Latasha.
Oh shit!
You hear some direct shit from Latasha, boy.
That nigga said you don't get your meat where you eat.
But you don't. Even us men, bro.
Hold up, you eat at home. So if a chick who eat at home, she can't get her meat there. She eat there.
That's where she should be getting her meat from.
But she eat
not at your damn job. You don't want to fuck your job up with somebody petty trying to fuck one time.
Okay, you know what? Keep going, and then I will respond when you're finished. I will elaborate when you're finished.
Just the same way us men don't fuck around with this easy pussy at your job. You don't fuck with people in the military. It's military people that won't hang out with other military people off duty because of the bullshit.
I've heard stories about that shit.
Us military people that will not drink with other military people because of the bullshit. So when you, as adults, and you make a mistake once, it's a mistake. You do it again, it's like, damn, I fucked up. When you keep doing this, now it's not a mistake. This is a choice that you're making, and you really need to examine
it. I'm not laughing at what you just said. I'm still thinking about meat where you eat. Okay, you finished?
Go ahead.
Now I don't did now. Okay. Let me think. Okay. Now, all right, let me give you the cold reality of life, and it comes in the workplace.
Women are hoes.
Oh, that was disrespectful. No, that's not where I was going with it.
I ain't lying.
Damn, that's not where I was. Men are hoes too, bro. We all hoes. I mean, the male and female species is one big garden tool.
It's easier for a woman to give away some ass or a blowjob than it is for a man to take some pussy. We got to pay for it.
I can't disagree with that. I cannot disagree with that. I wouldn't have put it in the context of the way that you said it, but I can't disagree with that statement, sir. But where I was going with this was, no matter what, no matter what type of job you have, motherfuckers is gonna be promiscuous. Now should people and to me it depends on the type of job you have as well. But like I said, it's gonna happen in every job. Now, should you fraternize? Let's see, there's a difference. There's fraternizing on the job, and there's fraternizing with somebody you work with. Walk with me now. Ride with me on this. No. Shh. Let me finish. I got the motherfucker. I got the engine going. Right. I'm putting this motherfucker in drive. Okay. There's a difference between fraternizing on the job and fraternizing with somebody you work with. Should you be fraternizing on the job, even making flirtatious comments, giving a little winks, giving a little stares, passing notes, whatever? No, you should not. But one thing I hate about company motherfucking policy, especially if you in a big company where it's a high employment rate. One thing I hate about company policy is this: you're not allowed to fraternize with a coworker. Again, I will not fraternize on the job, but where my penis decides to go when I'm off the clock is my motherfucking business. That is my business, okay? Because I'm a human being, and human beings are naturally attracted to each other. Now, if you're on a job and you're in a relationship and you're doing some fuck shit on the side, no, I'm not for that. But if you're a single individual and you see a coworker and you and the coworker have a vibe, don't fraternize on the job. Don't walk up behind her and pinch her on the ass or grab him or grab his what up, homie? Oh God, you should not be listening to this. Oh no, you grown now. The hell with it. The Commanders are gonna win that game, Darrell. But yeah, the Commanders are gonna win that game, little bro. But yeah, you shouldn't walk. If you're a woman, you shouldn't walk up to a man and pinch him on the tip of his shit or nothing like that. But when you are off the clock, your business is your business. Now, see, in a case like Fox Sports 1, a big ass company where you have a bunch. That's the difference between. I know. Hey, look, I know you're a grown ass man, and you just walked into a grown ass conversation. Feel free to listen or whatever you want to do. You walked into a grown ass conversation, my boy. But see, a corporation like Fox Sports 1, where you have a bunch of journalists, well-known journalists, not Richmond Times Dispatch motherfucking journalists, where you have well-known nationwide, even worldwide journalists and former pro athletes who are bringing a locker room mentality. See, it's harder for a place like FS1 because these people these are celebrities. These are motherfuckers who most of them are already rich. And you gonna sit there and tell they wouldn't listen to their coach when their coach told them keep their dick in their pants, or keep your titties off the street. They wouldn't listen to their coach, and now they what? So I get what you're saying, Rob, as far as mess around on the job, but there's a difference between fraternizing on the clock and fraternizing with a coworker. Because because we're human beings, Rob. You can't like who you can't help who you fuck with. You feel me? You can't help who you fuck with. Now, like I said, if you're already committed, if you're married, in a relationship, got kids, let's have some morals about us. No, you shouldn't do that. That's some bullshit. But if you are single and ready to mingle and you catch vibes with somebody, people are gonna do it anyway. And you know that. People are gonna, am I lying?
What I was trying to say, before you cut me off, is I had to do a self disclaimer because I at one time,
thank you, Lomar,
I was knocking down my supervisor. But I mean, I'm a good worker, so.
Oh, really? I bet you are.
I handle things with a full head of steam.
I bet you did have a full head of steam, huh?
But like Is everybody can't do that.
Okay, now let me ask you something, because this is the next bullet note that I was gonna attack on this situation. Let me ask you something. You said you was knocking down your supervisor, right?
Yeah.
Did you do it for advancement on your employment, for a career advance?
No.
That's what I'm talking. Okay, that's what I'm see. Okay, see, perfect. You segued me in perfect. Let me talk about a nigga like me, and obviously a nigga like him. Okay, I could be working at a company, and if my boss is a female and I'm single and she want to do, you don't have to. And first of all, okay, for one, let me reiterate. Step number one: if I'm in a relationship, that's off limits. But bullet note number two: if I'm single and my boss want to do something, you don't have to offer me any perks to want to smash. You know, like you said, hey, Brandon, you know, I could advance you in the company if you would just like to. And I'll be like, you know, you don't that you can do that if you want to, but you know, you don't have to do all of that stuff, you know, for us to do something. If you really try to do something, anything you do for me involving the company, that's up to you. You know, it's just yams for me. You feel what I'm saying, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's where Joy, that's why people are pointing the eye of vitriol at Joy Taylor so much, because she wasn't just smashing Acho, she was allegedly smashing the vice president of FS1 content. See, that is for career advancement right there.
Yeah, she was fucking with a purpose.
Yeah, see, me, look, if my boss, if I'm working at a company and my boss want to give me them yams, nigga, you ain't gotta guarantee me nothing. You ain't gotta say, hey, I'll do X, Y, Z. You do that if you want to. But well, what can I do for you? Let's keep fucking. I don't know. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't know what to say to that, because it's not that deep with me. It's not that deep with me. You know, so I mean, and that shit, I remember when I was at Teleperformance. Oh, a lot of that shit was going on. Whoa, boy, was that shit going on. And bruh, if you've ever worked at a call center, it's a lot of that going on. Okay. If you have ever worked at a call center, I don't give a damn what call center it is. There's a lot of that going on. That's all I'm gonna say.
In the army all the time. In the military.
I heard about that shit in the military. The high-ranking officer wives be ready to just smash anybody. All of the new recruits, you know, they want to smash the privates because they want to get the privates. Ain't that a buh? Now, I do want to continue the topic with this FS1 thing. Let's listen to Marcellus Wiley, who was directly affected with these actions. Directly affected.
Why y'all hating on Joy Taylor? Oh, they're trying to blame us. Nah, they don't blame me. They blame you for all the vitriol, all the memes, all the comments, and everything hating on Joy Taylor. At least that's the real from Stephen A. Smith, as he sat down with Corey Cooper. Hi now, who's a journalist and a friend of Stephen A. Smith, who joined him on his show. Next, on hydration situation, you know, we break these things down, just like we watch film in sports, football. I line copy, the end zone copy. Well, we're gonna break this video down a different time, another video. I'm gonna break down the word for Stephen A. Smith and Tori Cooper. Well, right now, let's keep it general, because I want to talk about the elephant in the room. The elephant outside. Well, out of deep respect, LA is on fire. And I'm gonna detail that, chronicle that different video. But for right now, we even had our own scare. We had to do a self-evacuation yesterday as clouds of smoke were coming over the hillside right into our backyard. I'll break that down for you another time. So I'm on my fourth night without electricity or power. Yeah, that part. So I'm in the backyard, going hard, about to bring this story to you. Where Stephen A. Smith says the media is stealing out Joy Taylor and hating on her. Story says, why is she the focus? She's not accused of sexual battery, but just sexual behavior for job advancement. No. there's a simple answer. That she's under fire because she's a defendant in a lawsuit. I've been there before. So on this show, we're gonna go deeper than just that layer, right? It's not just, I will admit, she's in the lion's share of all of the criticism, but she's not by herself.
Now, when I was talking about all of that stuff with when I was talking about that stuff with, you know, I had what I had to say. I said what I said about the fires in LA. I've always been a Marcellus Wiley fan. He's from Compton. I don't group him with those people that I was talking about in regards to devil worship and stuff like that. But look outside now. Oh, maybe if I get to the light, I'll let you see it a little bit more. Can you see? Oh, it's coming down. Oh, it's coming down. Yeah, brother. It's coming down now. Coming down. It is snowing. So listen, if there's anybody, because it's only 9:45, it's still a Friday night. If there's anybody out and about and you happen to have my loud ass mouth on your phone, on your tablet or whatever, please be safe. Get where you're going and get there safe. And where you're going, I hope you're staying there. So that means that you ain't going to no bar, no lounge, or nothing like that. Just get there safe because it's snowing. It is snowing again. It is snowing again, which means nothing to me because my black ass is in the house for the weekend anyway. All right, let's get back to this video, shall we?
Who weren't even named as like Emmanuel Acho as well. Now, I think there's a snag in terms of the perception of both of those. Joy Taylor was as a journalist, a broadcaster, host. Yeah. But also, she leaned in heavily. There was a podcast, her show, I heard was now canceled. Can't do my homework, like electricity. But at the same time, she leaned into that. Just facts. Her Instagram, just everything. We know what it is, right? So when an allegation like this hits, it has to find its target. And because that was always something we thought about with Joy Taylor or was thrown in our face, hello, we're like saying, peanut butter and cans. Man, I ain't laughed out loud that hard in a while. In all due respect, she leaned into it. She, as my grandma say, don't call for attention and then hang up. She called for that type of attention. Is here. And Emmanuel Acho got a lot of this because we've all saw the character Snag in terms of how he's always riding the waves. He's a surfer. He likes to talk about the things that are top, women's rights, black power, all those things. He's always leaning into something. And it's like, okay, you leaning? Now, don't fall. Because we got something on you, too. But let's get focused. Tori Cooper.
Before we get to Tori Cooper, who, by the way, Tori Cooper is a beautiful woman who's on the Stephen A. Smith show. Go ahead, Rob. Comment.
When you have big money, you do big things, and you have big fuck ups.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
What I take from that, and as far as Joy Taylor goes, is when you put yourself out there on Front Street, you know, like he said, your sexuality, all of that stuff, and then we find out the skeletons in your closet and the way you actually move and operate when that camera's off, you better knuckle up, buckle up.
And you know what? Wait a minute. Let me say this too. We cannot dismiss the fact that these things like this are going to happen. You have men and women, they get paid a lot of money. They're loose as a goose, easy to get started. Right?
Bro, like I said earlier, yes, a building full of celebrities.
A lot of it's easy to fuck a lot of people. Like
shit.
As men, it shouldn't be that easy for a woman to get a piece of dick out of us.
Wait a minute, say that again?
Yeah, as men, it shouldn't be that easy for women to get some dick out of us. Because for real, penis is just as much of a prize as pussy is.
I agree with you, but nigga, you know what? Wait a minute. What you just said is not factually incorrect. It's not factually incorrect from a moral standpoint, but nigga, you know good and well. Okay. You know good and well that it is way easier for a woman to go out and get physical pleasure than it is for a man, because you just
Some
know.
women
You
gotta pay for
know.
sex.
Huh?
Some women gotta pay for sex.
Okay.
Or some women are willing to pay for sex.
Okay.
But
Look,
let's
bro.
not be remiss. This girl got a paycheck. She is well respected in her own right to be on the channel, because I know they not hiring just no any old bloke off the street. But even still, she still needed the lust, the lust, she needed to fulfill her womanly lust on top of getting paid and being somewhat famous and being on TV. She still needed some ride, and she didn't care where she got it. Well, she did care where she got it from, but she was doing it with a purpose.
Well, let me put it like this. What she realized in the company that she was working for is that Dick ran the ship. She understood that. Now, there was a point in time when she was working at the company that she was married, and allegedly her husband found out that her and the vice president was getting it in. That's why they got divorced. That's allegedly. Okay. She wanted to move up in the rank. If this is how it is, she may have wanted to move up in the ranks. She realized that the keys to her success was by penis. Was held, the keys to her success was held by a person with a penis. Now, this person could be married, whatever. But one thing about men with power, when they know that they can conquer, if you catch my drift, they're gonna conquer. They are going to conquer. It's for real. The vice president of Fox, knowing that you already set, knowing that you hold a bunch of people's careers, not more so the athlete, but particularly the journalist. See, and that's what Joy Taylor is, a journalist. You hold really the career of a journalist in your hands. Banging Joy Taylor is more or less is just a notch on your belt. That's something for your personal trophy case. You know,
it's a notch. It's a notch on his belt.
Exactly. Now, Joy Taylor, like you said, she wanted the rod. Joy Taylor wanted the rod, but she wanted to, like you said, she wanted to benefit from getting the rod.
It's a networking opportunity for her.
Yeah, she wanted to fuck somebody with a purpose. And I mean, that shit go all the way back. Like even presidents with mistresses. Any president that had a mistress, the mistress wanted to fuck her. The mistress wanted to fuck a man with power. The mistress wanted to fuck a powerful man, and the man just wanted to fuck somebody.
Ain't nothing better than some loose, tawdry, unadulterated adult sex.
And should a male genitalia have the same value of a female genitalia? Yes, it should. Does it? No, it doesn't. Because male genitalia stays chasing female genitalia. Female genitalia can use it to benefit. Hey, look, how many stories do you know of a man getting ass to benefit his career? Like I told, look, I guarantee you a lot of people think about this shit the way that I do. If your boss, if you are doing it to your boss, you said it when you did it to your boss, you weren't doing it to further your career. You was doing it because you wanted some ass.
It was some benefit to it. I learned a business.
No, I'm sure it was of benefit, but what I'm saying is when you hit, you probably weren't thinking, hey, I can learn this, that, and the third. Now that came along with it. You maybe thought that later on, but a chick is gonna get up them yams thinking before you even slide into her, I'm gonna use this to my benefit. As far as a man, we just want to hit, and then any perks that come with it just come with it. Any perks that come with it just come with it.
But look, Brandon,
literally and figuratively. Yeah.
women don't chase broke men.
No, absolutely not.
Now let me be more specific. Women chase men with extra money to spend on them.
Yeah. Well, bro, if you got paper, you got pussy.
But now that depends. Sometimes it's a motherfucker working at McDonald's. It's just like the way she be treated.
No, that's just game. That's game.
Or maybe he got potential.
Yeah, that's game. That's game. Or like you said, you really like somebody. But in most cases, if you got paper, and I mean you got real paper, if your paper stretches long, pause, then you got pussy. You know, one of the realest quotes I heard was in a Chris Rock movie. I forgot what it was called. I think I love my wife or something like that. You will never lose. You will lose money chasing women, but you will never lose women chasing money. Period. That's one of the realest comments I ever heard.
Now, who said that though?
This was in a movie with Chris Rock. It's called I Think I Love My Wife. Yeah, that was a movie.
Chris Rock is the one that went down to Sasua and raised the prices, trying to make sure he got some pussy.
This was a movie with Chris Rock, Chris Rock and Kerry Washington.
Instead of paying the 40 or 60, he trying to pay 80.
I'm talking about the quote now, not what Chris Rock did. I'm talking about the quote from the movie.
Yeah, now I'm talking about how life imitate art and how he a whole switch.
I mean, look, but the comment itself was one of the realest shit. I first heard, like, this movie came out. When the fuck did this movie come out? This movie came out, I want to say in 2006, 2007. It was like, you'll never, you'll lose money. Right. You'll lose money chasing women, but you will never lose women chasing money.
That's what Future said. Chase a check.
Yeah, and you know, and then like, okay, Joy Taylor and Acho smashing. Okay, so what? Acho was ahead in the totem pole. Pause. Acho was ahead. Acho was already up there. She trying to get up there. So okay, so now, Acho got the ear of the vice president, and they probably like they may have allegedly ran a train.
They ran the train on her because she gave Ocho's and then Acho, well, whatever his name is, and then he went and told his boss. The boss was like, "Shit, let me ride." And she like, "Okay, bend over to the front."
Oh no. From all of the stories and reports, it was the boss first.
Damn. She ain't say no.
Bruh, and look,
she didn't go report it.
But see, the thing about it is that when I see people on these Twitter posts or Instagram posts or whatever, or YouTube posts talking shit about Joy Taylor, oh, I would never. Yes, the fuck you would. Stop.
Yes, the fuck you would.
Stop it. Yes, the fuck you would.
Cut for her own show.
Cut it out. Let Joy Taylor show up at me or your door, butt ass naked, talking about something. Let's get it in. I had never met her in person, and I'd be like, all right. Because it's not like it's not like we talking about, for one, it's not like we talking about a chick who's not attractive. Joy Taylor is gorgeous. She's gorgeous from head to toe. Jason Whitlock tripped me out when he said big cans and peanut butter skin. I was rolling off that shit. And I
that's funny.
He said when you got big cans and peanut butter skin, you already know what time it is with her. I don't even like Whitlock, and that shit had me on the floor fucking rolling, bro. That shit had me rolling. But it is what it is. And it's like, but when I hear people trying to act like, see, for one, cut it out with the moral high horse shit. If you're married and you're faithful to your spouse, great. I'm not talking to you. But if you have a girlfriend, if you just have a girlfriend, if you're just in a relationship where you ain't living together, you got a girlfriend, but you ain't living together, you ain't married or nothing like that. If Joy Taylor showed up at your front door and wanted to have a conversation that led to something else, ain't no motherfucker out here turning that down, even with you hearing about this shit.
What if Malika Andrews showed up right now at your house in the snow in a long fur coat with nothing on, with nothing underneath it, and a bottle of Henny?
Oh, she definitely getting the dick. The bottle of Henny topped it off. She definitely getting the dick.
You can run her down.
She definitely getting the dick, and I'm gonna tell her, and I'm gonna tell her stop being an Uncle Tom ass bitch when I'm done. She definitely get the dick. I'm be like, because you must like black penis if you showed up at my house. She definitely getting it. I'm taking a selfie and everything else. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. The only reason why I would take a selfie is because of her disdain for black men. I wouldn't help that disdainment none. I'd be like, guess who's at my house?
You go interview her like Jimmy Butler?
No, I don't know. I will have interviewed her enough. She will have spoken to the microphone enough. No, Malika Andrews. I didn't say Malika Andrews was ugly. I took her attitude is ugly. Her attitude towards black men is ugly. I don't know. If Malika Andrews showed up just like you said, oh, she getting laid down, boy. You getting laid down, boy. And I might have to pull a Diddy move. I might have to have cameras rolling just so you don't say I did nothing. Just so you say I ain't did nothing shady. Just so you can come out and say that. Just so you can't come out and say, well, he did this to me. Nah, bitch. Play. I had that camera going until I wake up the next morning, which means you need a house, huh?
Get the cameras in a bottle of Costello.
Motherfucking right, boy. Let me tell you something, boy. I'm gonna keep them cameras rolling until I wake up the next morning, nigga. Okay? She'll already be gone, but she can say, "Well, after I left, he turned the camera off." Nuh-uh, bitch. No, when I wake up the next day, oh yeah, look around you. Ain't no chicks here. Nope. Hey kids, how you doing? Sorry you had to hear all that. You okay? Hey kid, yeah. Oh no, I'm a CYA, boy. Oh yeah. No, because some chicks, oh my gosh, I was lost in the snow and I knocked on his door and he let me in and then he did all these things to me. Nuh-uh. That's not what this laptop show, bitch. No, that's not what this phone show, bitch. That's not what that 2009 digital camera show, bitch.
She slipped on my dick in the snow.
Yeah. Play no games with me, boy. Don't play no games with me, no. Fuck no. Let me get back to this video, boy. You got me ramped up, boy. Boy, you told Malika Andrews, Joy Taylor.
Okay. Stephen A. Smith. Let's say this. If this were an athlete, we know damn well from minute 1 to minute 100 of every single show, we would have been covering this lawsuit. We're not seeing that as a public audience. Now, why are we not seeing that? Well, if you're ESPN, you're like, dog, the last thing we want to do is blast this because we know we got our own issues. And if you're FS1, you don't want to eat your own. I totally get that. Some people were saying if this were a man, in Joy Taylor's situation for a man, how would that have played out? Men ascend using a different muscle, allegedly, than this. So that's not even really a deep conversation for me. There is a great conversation to be had, but let me not skip over one element before we get to that greatest point. Tori Cooper says that this is the same old narrative, and the focus is on Joy Taylor because when a man gets to a power position, he earned it. And when a woman gets there, she had to sleep her way there. Now, that's not true. Matter of fact, that's a damn lie. Do you know how many times we hear the phrase born on third base? And we're not talking generally about women. We're talking about men largely, right? Men who were born on third base. Here's a list of some that we always say, yeah, forget your success, fool. You only got there because of your daddy, because of your family wealth. Like, I don't know, former and future President Donald Trump. Interesting. Then, hold on one second. I'm on the phone. What's up? Okay, that's fine. Okay, thank you. My baby gotta get changed. Itty bitty. I thought it was itty bitty. That's the nanny. So, so here we go. The second one is Elon Musk. Yeah, his daddy owned the emerald mine or something. They already had that money. Some of it at least. Ain't got nobody had Elon money ever, but that's the point. Jeff Bezos, his family put what, $250,000 into Amazon early? Let's just say they had $5 to spend. Anderson Cooper. We could go on with that list. Men who always hear, yeah, you lucky you came from that family. What about women who we don't say slept their way
Before I press play, ain't none of them dudes he named black. That's all I'm gonna say.
there, but we like, yo, she's just a boss. Let's stay in journalism. Robin Roberts. Have you ever thought twice about Robin Roberts in terms of how she earned her way? Come on, y'all.
No.
Oprah Winfrey. Have we ever looked at Oprah Winfrey like, I wonder how Harpo got, stop playing. J.K. Rowling,
I have.
writing Harry Potter books and stuff. Like, come on, stop with this. So once again, we have found ourselves in a simple, lazy narrative because that's the easiest way to sell it to the audience. They want to dumb it down because they think you're dumb. And on this show, we ain't doing that because we know you're not. Some of you are, I ain't gonna lie, but we ain't gonna play that role, right? Now, in sports, let's just stay focused because she said this about obviously a sportscaster. What about women and men? Any men that we're like, we don't think they earned it. We think it's from your family. Yeah. How about Joe Buck? Oh, you lucky you got them breaks because your daddy Jack did that. How about Kenny Albert? Oh, you lucky you Marv Albert's son. If not, What about Tom Rinaldi? Oh man, your daddy Walter, man, he sure laid the ground. See what I'm saying? These lazy ass narratives. Do you want me to keep going? Or how about women in sports that we never blink an eye? You ain't got no problems. You did not advance your way by going horizontal. No, you didn't. How about Doris Burke? Has anybody ever second guessed Doris Burke when she dropping them gems in basketball? Mina Kimes. Nope. Just say no. Malika Andrews. I know right now y'all gonna beat it up in the comments. I don't know about Malika, dog.
Drag that bitch.
Her boyfriend, DMC, Dave McMenamin, has a lesser role on the network than her. What you talking about, man? You mean that's going backwards? That's hustling backwards, if anything, with that relationship. So stop playing. All right, so let's get to the greatest point here and let's get up out of here. Because since I don't have all of my technical elements, I'm going to say a poem instead of a rap. I'm a freestyle poem. Oh my God, I'm going back to college. No, seriously. The biggest issue I have with all of this is that even Joy Taylor, and this is why I tell them all in private, all of them are my homies. I know everybody, and they know me, right? So this is not to brag or anything. I'm from LA. So if you're from LA, in the 3rd grade, you met a star. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what's up, Ice Cube? I mean, O'Shea at the time, right? So it's not really a big thing to me. I understand how that is. I know how celebrity travels and exports and culture to other people and they get excited. But for me, no, that's just O'Shea. Okay. The biggest issue is all of the women empowerment megaphones, and y'all know who they are. Joy Taylor was one of them. Have certainly gone quiet, silent, when one of them is questioned.
I want to say this also. I tend to forget that sometimes when I start a video and then I pause it, then I play it again, sometimes it sounds choppy. So if it ever does sound choppy and y'all in the chat, please let me know. Thank you, Denise, for letting me know. So if it sounds choppy, just let me know so I can fix it. All right.
Including Joy Taylor. To me, that just shows us who are watching all of these people with their identity politics, the lack of substance that movement and stance really has to you. Because when you're criticized or confronted, you clam up. You go silent. This is why I don't get into the identity politics. This is why I've had challenges in the industry when somebody leans into the black lane, and they lean into the power lane, and they lean into the women's right. I'm like, dog, do you know that, one, nobody has enough time in their day that has power to be concerned with all of you, to be concerned with all your issues. People ain't even hating on you because they ain't even thinking about you. That's part one. Two, you're the star in your own movie. You're the star in that movie in your head, but everybody ain't watching that movie. Matter of fact, a lot of people don't even want to roll in it. And so I've always been someone who fights against that. Skin color does not inform me of who you are. Gender does not inform me of who you are, only of what you're capable of, which is having a baby, potentially. Not all women can have babies, but that's all it does. Like, can we stop ice skating in life? Stop acting like, oh, that top layer tells me everything, the depth of it. Haven't you learned enough from people who fall into lakes that the top layer ain't enough? You got to be of substance, credence, depth. So I don't think that people are hating on Joy Taylor because they're bigots, misogynists. Oh, that's just the way it goes. Women don't earn their way. No, we're informed enough of how many women have made it without us even suspecting it. So why don't you give yourself some credit if you really want to be about women empowerment and say, yeah, you know what? If you get called out, doesn't mean it's true, but you got some explaining to do. All right. So that's all I got to say. Man, I feel like I'm on AM radio or something. I feel broke. No, I don't. I mean, I'm blessed, man. I'm still alive. The family's still alive. The itty bitties are unfazed pretty much. Scary out here, and I feel for everybody who has lost their life, their home, their way. Oh, it's all bad. But that's for another video right here.
Yeah, I do. I fuck with Wiley. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. But no, I fuck with Wiley because, and again, like I said, all of those comments that I made earlier in regards to the wildfires and all of the Golden Globe stuff, that doesn't apply to this brother right here. He's from LA, he's from Compton, it's just like we from Virginia, as we've gotten older, we haven't moved out of Virginia. You feel me?
Don't reserve judgment for none of them. Do you hear me? Reserve judgment for none of them. And now, I hate to interrupt you, but I got to say this too. We have to acknowledge a woman's sexuality. When I worked in the call center, like even working with women, we learned that women will wear certain shit. They'll look a certain way. Titties out, titties up.
Served up like a platter.
Right? Blouses and shit. Damn near see-through. I mean, all manner of cleavage and titty hanging out all the damn time.
Just make you want to dive your face and go
plunging necklines and shit. Fucking skirts. Goddamn, the shit go halfway up a bitch leg.
Oh, not just halfway up a bitch leg.
Now, the unfortunate part, and this is gonna sound real misogynist. The unfortunate part, we need hoes in life. We need hoes and sluts. You need an office slut. We call in the army, we call them barracks bunnies. Life needs hoes.
Note to chat. Rob Chandler says we need hoes and sluts.
Yeah, because without a good hoe and slut running around, then you ain't gonna know the type of man you are. If you're a real strong man with some constitution, then you're not gonna fall for that shit. You ain't gonna pay the little $40-$60.
PSA, I want y'all to know, I want y'all to hear what Rob just said. This to all the hoes and sluts out there. Rob said, you necessary, bitches. Okay, he said that. Say it again.
It's for the one, and this gonna sound like some real misogynist foul shit, but this some real shit, and everybody gonna agree with me.
He said it. Go ahead.
It's some offices and businesses and shit that's running right because the husband or the wife at work gets some side action. But you can't be a person that's greedy or opportunist. But it's a lot of women, it's a lot of men and women that's still married because they can get a little side piece whenever they want to. They've been in whole relationships, been married 20 years, and get dick on the side. Women getting dick on the side, men getting pussy on the side. But women are more.
Now, hold on. Now, when you say that, I'm sorry, I'm looking at something. So when you say that, do you say that as far as they get stuff on the side and the wife knows about it?
Sometimes they know about it, sometimes they don't.
Okay.
It's all in how you carry it and the respect. Some women don't know how to treat their man. So the man got a side piece.
Damn truth now.
The side piece remind him how to treat his wife. Make sure, hey, nigga, you got the money. Make sure you get her some flowers.
It don't always work like that, though, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It don't always work like that.
No, it don't always work like that. But see, that's when you got a good hoe. That's when you have a good. She like, no, you're not gonna do this with me this weekend because I'm gonna want that weekend and this and this, and she got this and this coming up. So you're gonna do this and this with her, and then you're gonna do this and me with me when you done with her. See, a good bitch, a good old will have shit lined up fucking for you and ain't gonna be in the way. Now, a selfish bitch will goddamn fuck your whole shit up. That's why as men, we can't go slinging dick to every piece of tail that turn up.
Yeah, you can't always shake your tail feather. You can't always shake your tail feather.
True nigga shit. I was just arguing with a friend the other day.
I bet you were. If you addressed it to your friend like you did to me.
I was arguing with a friend the other day about this thing that I'm doing. And I had to explain to him, like, I couldn't do what I'm doing if I had a girlfriend or a wife or a woman that I had to answer to. Right? So being single, I get to do what I want, when I want, how I want, spend what I want to spend it on, and I don't have to account for it or justify it to a woman.
Fuck up some commas. Let's fuck up some commas yet.
You see, that's the other part.
Oh, okay.
That's the other part that's unsaid and undisclosed. Women don't share with men is that once they give you their quota, they want to tell you what to do with your money.
Nigga, look at my face.
And again, I said it before, and now I'm gonna reach back and I can say it again. Us men don't get weak till we pull our pants down. See? I'm 48 years old. I'm gonna be 48 years old on the 19th. I think I done learned something in life. I might have learned a thing or two. I don't know it all.
Well, let me.
You don't get weak. You don't get weak till you pull your pants down.
Now, this is a scientific question that I have here, sir. So you said most men don't get weak until their pants get down.
Period.
I know I'm saying, but do you think that man region becomes strong if you don't allow your personality to weaken up just a little bit?
Wait a minute. You don't white.
Oh, okay, fine. Let me be blunt.
No.
Let me be blunt about that statement. Do you think that a man's rack, or not a rack, do you think a man's region will rip if his personality doesn't go woo? If I got to get more blunt, it's going to be real blunt.
I can
do that. Do you think a man's dick will get hard if his personality stays in defense mode? Meaning that you say a man only gets weak as when he pulls down his pants. And I said this is a scientific question, okay? If a man is on defense mode, do you think that his man genitalia region will work as needed if he doesn't loosen up just a little bit?
It's not a matter about loosening up, but it's all a matter of, look at this. Anybody that stuck their dick in joy right now is really wishing they hadn't. Because now your name is coming up when you really wish it hadn't.
No, it ain't. Only one name. Only two names have come up. The vice president and Emmanuel Acho.
But hold on. We ain't read the court case. We ain't read no documentation. This is going to be some other names.
I tell you what. I don't give a fuck how many names it is. I will say this again. If Joy Taylor knocked on your door right now with all that you know,
pull a picture of her up. I think I seen her. I seen the skin.
Oh, you see the skin and you ain't said, Robert, shut the fuck up.
No, because I didn't see a full picture of her. She look a little thin.
Oh no!
I don't like her.
Oh no! Oh God, no!
Is she thick?
Thick, boy. She's a goddess. She is a goddess.
Anything a goddamn goddess to you?
No, this is not. Okay, all right. I'm gonna pull up. Okay, look, give me a second. Anything's a goddess to you. Like I don't have no morals or nothing like that. Nigga, you lost your mind. I got to take this motherfucker shit. Hold on. I got to stop screen here so I can share screen here. Okay, hold up. Joy Taylor is gorgeous. gorgeous.
But see that, and then that's the thing.
Look,
See,
look,
for me,
look.
I'm getting to the point where, bitch, you gotta be.
Take a look. Yeah, take your glasses off. That's one.
You gotta be more than gorgeous.
Hold up.
Now I want to see a full. Okay, so she a full body white woman.
You know what? You know what? Never mind. I got you. I got you covered. Give me a second. I got you covered. I got you covered, bro.
So she a full body white woman.
No. She's not white,
Oh,
bro. For starters,
what is she?
she's black, bro. Well, she may be mixed. You remember Jason Taylor from the Miami Dolphins?
Oh yeah, that's you told me that's his daughter. Yeah,
That's
okay.
his sister.
Oh, his
That's
sister.
his sister. Yes. Jason Taylor, high yellow nigga.
Oh shit. He with the goddamn get along gang. So she gotta be with the get along gang. Wait a minute. Was she born a girl?
Yes, Robert. She was born a girl. Jesus Christ. All of the former players have sat there and said, I remember her when she was a baby. I played with her brother. I played football with her brother. I remember when she was a baby.
Hey, look,
Just a little girl running around the football field.
Don't even get me started, because them Kardashians,
Look.
a lot of motherfuckers swear they've been with the Kardashians, and them motherfuckers is men.
She was running around. You thought of me as a child. That is the appropriate way to refer to me. But I think I was like 19.
But you still had on dolphin issue shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah, I was a tomboy. Yeah,
like you were tomboy, and then now, like, and we were in Miami together, and we were in radio together. And to see the maturation of that, and I'm interested in, I never even talked about you personally one-on-one, but like from then to now, like what that thing, kind of like what Taylor was talking about, like what you had to be, because being Jason Taylor's little sister to now being Joy Taylor, where you have your own career, and that whole maturation of what I saw in 05 to what I see you sitting there with that one piece on. When I got to the Dolphins in 05, you were JT's little sister. Mm-hmm. You were in the locker room, you're running around.
Mm-hmm. You need to see her some more?
I
will say it again.
When I got to the Dolphins,
I will say it again. Okay, that's Jason Taylor. That's her brother. But I will say it again. If Joy Taylor knocked on all nigga dough, now that's this right here. That's the vice president. He looks like a motherfucker.
Wait a minute. Go back. Stay right there.
Okay.
Oh, I got ready to say, I thought that motherfucker hair was green. That's blonde. It must be my eye. No, it's the. Hey, okay.
That's the weed. That's the weed you smoking, nigga. That's the chronic, nigga. That's the chronic.
But again,
now you done made me lose my.
That she strikes me as somebody that's more would be a handler. Cause if that bitch show up, if you at a party, even if she do some real foul ass shit and come and rub up on the motherfucker and your wife right beside you, a bitch would be mad, but they ain't gonna say nothing to her.
Why? Why wouldn't they say anything to her, Roberto?
Because that bitch is bad, and the bitch gonna be wondering, well, why the fuck did she come running up on you?
Ain't that some shit, right?
Exactly.
Not even thinking the fact that, well, you told him that is your husband.
Look,
yo, chicks do that. That's crazy. Chicks do that.
A woman that attractive is fucking dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can get motherfuckers operating outside of themselves, outside of their job title. In the army, it's especially crazy. That's why the sergeants can't fuck the lower enlisted, because you'll need a motherfucker to do something, give them something to do. Won't get so-and-so to do it. You fucking her. It's her job. That type of shit.
Now, Have I made myself clear when I said if she showed up in that nigga house? You just said it yourself. A motherfucker that attractive. She is a baddie. Okay, period. She's a baddie. You know, so again,
if she showed up in my house,
go ahead and say something stupid.
I wouldn't know what to
You wouldn't
do.
know what to do with yourself.
Cause
Exactly.
I would be nervous.
You would think she was there to kill. You would think she was there to kill your ass. You would think she was on an assassination mission to get your ass.
Yeah, it'd be a whole setup. Like, what you did? What? Oh, here in this snow?
That's like Black Widow. That's like Scarlett Johansson showing up at your house. Like, huh? Bitch, you coming to kill me? Yo, badass.
Exactly.
I would be the bait because you show up to my house like you said, Malika Andrews. If Joy Taylor showed up like Malika Andrews, nigga. And I didn't have me some 80 proof too. So that guarantees you an all-nighter. Boy, I'll make sure my phone is charged up. Because
for motherfuckers that don't see the play, Jason Taylor, how many years he played? 12, 13 years?
I'd say about 14 years.
14 years NFL, right?
Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer.
Then he got some TV.
No, Jason Taylor was never in the media. No, that wasn't JT.
He wasn't on the TV show?
No.
Who was that played?
Name one, bro. There's a bunch of people who got into TV, but Jason Taylor specifically, no.
Are you sure?
Think about this, bro. Why would Jason Taylor get into a media career knowing that your little sister wants to do that, but she's probably been
Brandon, pull up Jason Taylor, the Jason Taylor TV show. I know he had a TV show, Brandon.
Jason Taylor. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone because
don't tell me he didn't have no TV
Jason
show.
Taylor, maybe a local one in Miami, but not a national one.
He had. Oh my fucking God! I know you're not gonna do.
Don't talk about the Heavenly Father like that, dude. Don't do that. I'm gonna find out.
I'm telling you, he had a TV show.
I'm going to find out.
It's called First and 10.
That wasn't Jason Taylor.
Who was it then?
Hold on. I'm pulling up Jason Taylor. Okay, Jason Taylor. Let's see.
I'm trying to make a point, and here you go.
How am I? You say your point. You're trying to make it seem like Jason Taylor's part of that Gaga gang. But what I'm telling Jason Taylor really has been incognito since he retired from football. He was on Dancing with the Stars. He was on Dancing with the Stars. And he coaches. He doesn't do media.
So that he didn't do the TV show First and 10. That won't Jason Taylor.
Who
was that?
Hold up. I'm gonna pull up TV show First and 10. Let's see. First and 10.
I be trying to make a point. You keep interrupting me.
Here you go. See,
I'm trying to make a point. You steadily interrupting me, and then we gotta go in.
First and 10. First and 10 was a show from 1984 to 1991. Jason Taylor won't even the NFL. That was OJ.
Brandon, God damn it.
I'm gonna pull it up. You know what? I'm just gonna pull it up on the jump for you so you can see for yourself.
Oh my God.
Pull it up so you can see it for yourself. I'm gonna pull up so you can see it for yourself.
This would be so much easier if you to just agree with me and I can go ahead and make the point, but you don't want to do that.
But I wouldn't be doing it no justice if I'm agreeing with you and you're not correct. You want me to agree with you for something that's factually incorrect? That's no good. First and 10 TV show, and this is the show that you said. First and 10. Look. First and 10. TV series. Okay.
That's not it. You got to keep going. It's on the. I'm telling you, he was on there, Brandon.
Okay, so it says a 2003 version, right? Jason Taylor was still in the NFL, starring Jay Crawford, Diana Jacobson. Come on now. God damn. Skip Bayless. Guest panelist. In 2003, bro, Jason Taylor was in the NFL. Let me pull up Jason Taylor since I got it up here. Why not? Why not? Search Wikipedia. Jason Taylor.
I know what the hell I'm talking about.
I know what the hell I'm talking about too, bro. And when you talk this sports shit, bro, you know I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
look, Jason Taylor. Jason Taylor, professional NFL career as a player, played from 1997 to 2011. That's technically 15 NFL seasons. Seasons, not years. 14 years, 15 seasons for the Miami Dolphins. Now, what do you want to see from Jason Taylor? Broadcasting career is their broadcasting career. Okay. That he will retire. He played his final game January 1st. I remember that. Taylor appeared as a guest analyst on NFL Live on June 6, 2011. On June 6, 2012, it was announced that he would join ESPN to contribute to NFL Live. Okay, that's NFL Live. That's not First and 10. He was aboard, okay, for the Sunday and Monday countdown crew. Okay, so he was part of a TV broadcast crew.
All right, so the TV show that so the dude must have just looked like him.
That's what I'm saying. Like Jason Taylor was, hey, Lomar stupid. Hey, Lomar dumb. I mean, so basically is that his sister had his sister had her own career, because there's a 13-year age difference for one. Like I said, all of the NFL players who was in the 90s, dudes we grew up watching, they remember her as as Jason Taylor's little sister.
And now they ready to fuck.
Now they ready to fuck. What can I say? What can I say?
But you see, now what you're saying is factually incorrect, because there's a 13-year age difference. He paved the way for her. You keep cutting me off. He paved the way for her. And then you keep cutting me off. The point I'm trying to make, do you see how she is able to use her WAP to control that company now? Hell yeah, he told his little sister to go and get that man some ass. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Hold on, wait a minute. The point that you're trying to make, and you think that Jason Taylor advised his younger sister to go fuck for a buck?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. That doesn't mean I'm interrupting you, sir, just because I could be factually correct on something. Niggas don't know how to be wrong.
We're gonna find about I'll say that again.
I said niggas don't know how to be wrong.
And make sure you make that a short. And in a couple of days, when I roll that shit back to your ass, I don't want you to be upset.
Say it again. Say it again.
No, you say it.
I said niggas don't know how to be wrong.
And I said, I want you to say that and make it a clip. And when I roll that shit back to your ass in a couple of days, I don't want you to say nothing. Got it?
I won't say shit. Because when you talking about this sports shit, that's when you in my neck of the woods. We can talk politics and all of the other shit. That's your neck of the woods. When we talk this sports shit, bruh, we in my neck of the woods, bro. That's all I'm saying. You know I know what I'm talking about.
I thought for sure that dude was Jason Taylor.
No, it was not. And I was trying to tell you that. First and 10. You're gonna say First and 10. You're gonna pull up a show that was damn near before I was fucking born. Anyway.
No, wait a minute.
Hold on. Listen while you search.
Of what's going on in the significance of this. And so I looked up this morning, last night, I was like, the New York Times, when are they going to chime in on Bone Jugs and Harnett? When is the New York Times? We called it yesterday Bone, Joy, and Harmony. we're going to pivot to Bone Jugs and Harmony. Where's the New York Times going to chime in on Bone Jugs and Harmony? This is right up their alley. You got a lawsuit from a mother who's an Iranian who's claiming that a patriarchy destroyed her in passport, and that a 73-year-old white man, Skip Bayless, mistreated her and offered her money, and that a 40-something white executive, Charlie Dixon, was betting on their talent at his will and offering them a promotion based on sexual favor. You got Fox, owned by Rupert Murdoch. You got 90-something-year-old Rupert Murdoch, 70-something white man Skip Bayless, and a 40-something white man Charlie Dixon, all in the crosshairs of the New York Times with this lawsuit. And you got Craig in the New York Times, the leader of the left as of right now. I have it, and I look right before the show. I was like, where's the story on this? There's nothing. And the reason why there's nothing so far is because they can't figure out how to spin this thing in a way that serves their narrative. That, this is just a prime example of white supremacy and white patriarchy just exploiting women, and it must be destroyed. And they can't do it because and I apologize for saying that, but not really, because I just said it. Actually, and for those of you that have never heard me talk this way, or, oh my God, we're not talking mixed nut. Let me be crystal clear here. I got no problem with mixed kids. Anybody that knows me, I got no problem with interracial dating. I would have had a mixed nut. I'd had a baby. That's the problem here. I got this mixed child who claims to be black, who's half white. At the center of this, anybody that reads this lawsuit goes, oh, wow. This stuff is interesting and kind of sensational, but Skip Bayless offered somebody $1 million to have sex with. Yeah, that's an everyday occurrence. Not that much money, but I explained to you all how that number probably came about yesterday, and I may have to give you another explanation if you didn't follow it or restate that explanation. But no, I got word offered somebody $1 million.
You said the game? What you talking about? You said the game?
Yes, the game.
He was on an episode of the game?
Just it's the game and not First and 10. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
But the game, you talking about the TV show, the game?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's okay. I can believe that. But the game was a live going show while he was in the NFL. That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, if you knew the show, then why you keep yelling it? You knew what show I was talking about.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know that he was on the game. I just said, okay, I'm listening to your information, and I'm saying, okay, well, if he was on the game, okay, fine. But I know when the game was being broadcasted, that was while he was in the NFL.
Either way, you got to look at how shit is wrapping up. And that dude looked like a whole fucking cornball to have a woman like that roll up on him. The goddamn want to give him some ass. So he already know what time it is.
Who, Whitlock?
Who? No, the dude she was fucking.
Oh, yeah. He was a powerful dude. You know, I didn't. Yes, he does look like a cornball, but he holds her advancement in her journalistic career in the palm of her hands. And she, what do they say in Players Club? Use what I got to get what I want.
He hold a career in one hand and a titty in the other.
There you go.
And she don't mind doing it. He probably don't even take a whole 5 minutes.
Damn. Well, damn. 80 proof, nigga. Damn. I'm just trying to get to where he says cans and peanut butter skin. Because that should have me weak.
Have sex or money to have sex, par for the course.
Oh yeah, let me ask you about that, bro. Skip Bayless. What do you think about Skip Bayless allegedly offering a chick 1.5 mil to smash?
One, we already talked about that. Two, Skip already looked like he a whole goddamn switch with his Chris Rock raising the price ass. 3, what the fuck type of what bit? Ain't no piece of pussy out here that goddamn fine for $1.5 million. Bitch, you better take this goddamn $40 and get the hell out of my face.
Not $40. You gonna give us
Wow.
go back to
I
you gonna
know,
give
yeah. And you know why I give a bitch the 40? Cause I know you'll give it to a motherfucker that sit around and just play the PlayStation and don't do shit and don't wash his ass in some dusty ass leaning flaves all day.
That's not what I was gonna say, but okay.
God damn it.
I was gonna say you're gonna give her $40. You're gonna give her that go back to Southside money. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Bitch, $40 is enough for you to goddamn get you a little drink, get you a bag, and a bag of blunts.
Depending on what she drank, bro. What if she wants some Douce?
Then she gotta add to it. Do say.
Oh my goodness, you ain't shit, bro.
Yeah, but you know why I'm comfortable with not being shit? Because I done got shitted out. Do you know? And
You
this
know,
gonna be,
I like that. I like that. I'm gonna have
it's
to
gonna
make
be
that. I'm
fucked
gonna
up.
have to make that into a t-shirt.
This gonna be fucked up. But understand this. Women always settle for less than what they deserve or what they look for. So a woman really don't know what the fuck she want.
I was just getting ready to say that, bro. I was going to say, you sure she's settling? Because you could have everything in the world that a woman could want. And sorry, chicks, sorry, females, if you're watching this and you feel some type of way, but you know, but there will come some time, some way when it's not enough. Like you could literally promise a woman the world, and that won't be enough. She'll say she want Mars.
They don't know what the fuck they want. And this the other thing too. When a woman is ready to give you a piece of ass, there ain't nothing nobody can do about it.
Pretty much.
Nothing. There ain't nothing nobody can do about it.
Pretty much. Oh, he gone. Oh, he tripped up. God damn. It's a good game here, man. We're in the fourth quarter. It's 14-14. I'm surprised. I thought it would be more points. But yeah, you ain't never lied about that. You know.
And women like being sexual. They like being sexual. They like getting attention. A lot of times they need to get out the house to get some attention to feel motivated and feel love.
Well, it's that thing that I always talk about on when I have relationship segments. It's like, okay, when you get into a new relationship, everything is new, it's dope, it's brand new. You got all that fairy dust that's sprinkled around you. So, you know, both sides are going to be all into each other. And then, you know, once time goes by, and particularly once you've moved in with somebody, once time has gone by and now you're living together and you're used to a person, you're comfortable with you're comfortable with that specific person. But all of the things that you used to do at the beginning of a relationship, that no longer happen. That doesn't happen with the regularity that it used to happen with when you first started your relationship. That's why it's important to me in a relationship is to keep everything fresh and new. That's a task easier said than done. Because particularly when a person, you know, this ain't the motherfucking Cosby Show. Because when a person, you know, if you live together for a long enough time, there are gonna be times where you get underneath each other's skin, and and the fact is that you don't look at a person the same as you did when you first started getting together. I mean, when y'all first got together, you don't look at them the same. The sex ain't the same. You know, maybe if you go somewhere on vacation, you may do a little something different, but it's not the same as when you first got together because of you just, I don't want to say you've gotten bored, but you're just around each other. You know, you're around each other, not all the time, 24 and more, but you see this person every day. So that's why it's important to keep things new, but it's easier said than done, because when a person gets on your nerves, when a person has done stuff to get on your nerves, when they've irritated you, even when they've shitted on you, it's not that easy to gear up the level of effort. It's not easy to gather up the level of effort, especially when somebody's hurt you. Like, especially when somebody's hurt you. And one thing about women, they will hold on to that shit. They will hold on to that shit forever. They may not talk about it, but they will hold on to that shit forever. If they're not talking about it, they have filed it away in their memory fuck you bank. Okay, so it's harder to gear up the effort to want to do for your significant other, to be excited. Like that shit that we see on Cosby Show and Family Matters and whatever. That shit is TV. You know, and the thing is that both of my sets of grandparents were married for 50 plus. And I will sit here and if I have one living grandparent left, and me and my grandmother have never had this conversation, but if I was to ever had this conversation with my grandmother, I would just simply say to her, I don't believe that you was in love for the entirety of your marriage. I don't believe that you could. I'm not saying that you couldn't love that person. I believe you love that person for the entirety of your marriage, but to stay in love, people don't realize there's a difference between loving somebody and being in love with them. To stay in love with one individual that long amount of time, there is a state of complacency, especially once you get to a certain age. There's a state of complacency. There's a state of, well, especially if you've built a good life with said individual, but now you've hit a crossroads, and where if you may there may be an option, go do new and exciting things, but on the other end, your life ain't gonna be what it was. You may have to start all over from scratch. And I said, where you're at age-wise in life plays a big part of that. So, and it's not just women who settle, bro. Because men settle too. Because it just, as things is hard for a woman, it's hard for a man too. And men are conquerors. Men are conquerors. Like I said, dude who the vice president who allegedly was smashing her. He could have a wife and kids. Don't give a fuck. He's a man with power. He's a man with power. He's a man with paper. That means he has access to everything, including what's between what's another woman's legs, who's trying to come up in her career.
And look, let me say this. Back in our grandparents' days, in the 50s and the 60s, it was easier for a man to provide the security to make a woman feel loved, and for them to tolerate each other and grow in love, because he could keep the bills paid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Money had value. Now the money don't have value. So women got to get out here and work for it the same way that men work for it. So now, since she got to get up and just got to get up out of bed and can't be in the bed, she feeling entitled to tell you how to spend money and to shut the fuck up.
Let me go a little deeper on you. It's not really the fact that money doesn't have value anymore. It's really a fact of technology and human beings' lust for controversy is what has fucked relationships up. Let me explain. I'm going deep here. Let me explain. Technology is simple. It's simple. Social media. That's all I gotta say. Social media has ruined many of relationships, has ruined many a family. Okay? But people's lust for controversy, where it's acceptable. See, what you said about our grandparents in the 50s and 60s, what you see on television, what you see on social media, what you hear just by gossip in the workplace, on the phone, wherever, via text message, whatever, that shit wasn't acceptable back then. It's acceptable now, and it's grown a lust for confrontation that human beings are obsessed with. I used to say this to when I was working at the call center, and a couple of younger guys who wanted to come record with me. You know, they were always like, "Man, why is it always so?" I don't know. We got on a conversation of drama. I said, "What you guys got to understand is that in today's society, controversy is king. Controversy is king. People preach about a peace on earth. That's a fucking lie. Because if it actually was peace on earth, the government would send motherfucking mercenaries out just to start some shit. If it was actual peace on earth, because chaos means money, means revenue. Okay, so this lust, like, and I'll take it to hip hop. The people who sit there and watch Love and Hip Hop, Basketball Wives, and they see this shit.
Oh God, trash TV.
And not only do they see that brain rot, because that's what it is, it's brain rot. Not only do they see the women act like that, they see the surroundings of where the women are at, looking like they acting ratchet but living lavish at the same time. And people, and sometimes not just women, but people, men too, don't realize how impressionable our minds are when we seeing this shit.
Facts.
And it's supposed to be reality TV, when all of that shit is fucking scripted.
Facts.
Okay? When you sitting there watching that fucking brain rot, that has contributed to the lack of morals and how easy it is to just walk away from your family, your life, your marriage, your significant other. Because if you look on your phone, look on your tablet, look on your TV, all signs are pointing that that's okay. And it's really
let me chime in and add on to that. What we have is a throwaway society. The American government has made it convenient for a woman to kick her man to the side, white or black, get some free assistance, and keep the man out your house. And check this one out. The technology. Bitches don't need niggas. A bitch got OnlyFans, nigga. Keep fucking around. The bitch could be a goddamn mud duck.
Mud duck, goddamn.
She could do some silhouette shit. Bitch can do feet. Right? Mm-hmm. They done. So this society has made it convenient to where a woman can earn or out earn a man. But here's the thing. It always hit women harder than it do men sleeping alone at night. And just like who was that woman we was talking about with all that damn money and can't find a man to be with?
Who? Cause where is she? Call me, chick.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead. That went over your head.
I didn't hear you.
No. Oh no. I said. Who is she? Where is she? Call me. Hit me up, chick. All the money you got, you can't find a man. Call me.
No, we were talking about somebody that's highly educated and got a lot of money, but can't find a man. So women like that,
I'm right here.
They move themselves. Like, how many black women that are business owners are married, where they own the business, I'd
say I've met 50-50.
Right.
50, because you can have your black woman that owns a business and the husband owns a business too.
Right.
Then you have some who own businesses and want to play the "I'm superior to you" card. I'm superior to you card. Okay, so basically, what this society has allowed to happen, it has allowed and encouraged emasculation.
Facts.
It has. Particularly with black men.
Now, what it is, here's another thing. It's encouraged. Immature behavior with adult reward expectations. There are men and women running around that behave like children but expect the privileges of adults.
Thus, the love and hip hop. Thus, the basketball wives. Thus, the brain rot reality shows that I was just talking about. Absolutely. Because they come on now. When I would watch those shows, I would be like, man, do black people with money really fight like this all the time? Man, hell no, man.
I don't watch that shit. And
I've been
moreover,
watching it a long time, bro.
I don't talk to women that watch that shit because they emulate that shit. They watch that shit and then encapsulate those behaviors and attitudes and thinking mentalities,
That's game.
and then they portray that shit outwardly.
They definitely do. Hey, bro, it was 4th and goal for Texas. It was 21-14 Ohio State. 4th and goal, Texas was about to score. The quarterback got strip sacked, and the defense picked it up and scored for a touchdown. Fucking 95-yard touchdown. But no, you're absolutely right. No question. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying when I was earlier when I was saying people will be surprised how easily influenced their minds are. Because you see this shit, and not just you see the way that said person is acting, you look at the surroundings that you look at their surroundings while they're acting like this. You see these motherfuckers looking like they're living lavish, but acting a fool. And that's spreading the message that that's okay.
Years ago, somebody we know tried to tell me, oh, that's weak shit. Music don't make people do shit. Music don't control you. Music don't. So we clearly see that individual was incorrect.
To me, that statement depends on the individual, how strong your mind is. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Music has never influenced me to do shit. What music has influenced me to do, specifically music, what that has influenced me to do is make music. Now, as far as my behavior outside of where I live at, it's never influenced me to do shit. But it has to millions of people. Music has influenced people's behavior. Most definitely. But it depends on the individual and your mindset. I mean, because fuck, if I was that easily influenced, I mean, a fucking Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote cartoon could influence me to drop an anvil on one of my family members and think it's funny. You know, but it just depends on, it really depends on who, common sense, and who it affects the most. Because some motherfuckers out here just dumb diddy.
Got a couple of family members I like to drop an anvil on, though.
Hey, see, there you go, nigga. There you go, nigga.
No, I cut that joke. I meant it, but I don't mean it. Mental health.
Well, I will say this. You know, it's a credit and kind of a discredit to society as far as mental health goes. And that's a very touchy subject because when we was growing up, particularly men, when we was growing up, mental health was a thing, but it wasn't a crutch. You know, mental health was very rarely used as an excuse for anything, especially if you was a man, especially if you was a black man, because you know we've always been taught that we got to be tougher than the average bear because of the way society was back then, and to a certain degree, the way society still is now. So mental health was never really, you know, mental health wasn't really an option. Like you had to do some outrageous shit if you was a man, if you was a black man and have mental and scream mental health and somebody would listen. You had to do some outrageous shit.
Eat it, smear it on the wall,
or set something on fire, whatever. No, I'm being to see. Yes, you fit the bill, you motherfucker. But but you know what? There was a point in time early in my teenage life, I fit the bill too. So I ain't gonna sit here and act like that. No, because, but again, mental health in the 90s, in the 80s and the 90s, and I grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, mental health issues, where I think it was good that people started acknowledging that it was a thing, it was a serious issue. But now I've seen it so much being used now as a crutch.
You know what? I can agree with you with some people using it as a crutch, but see, in the black community, mental health comes out as somebody putting a battery in somebody's back and set them on the dummy machine and they get knocked the fuck out, right? Mental health comes out as somebody riding past somebody's house and spraying that bitch up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the black community, we haven't come to terms with our ego, right? See, our ego in our community, if somebody disrespects you, if you don't address them, if you don't check that shit, right, you a pussy. So if you find another way to address it where you don't put yourself at risk or get beat up, does that still mean you're a pussy? No. You just handle the problem differently without getting beat up or looking like a fool or writing a check that your ass can't cash.
See, me as a person who, as a kid, dealt with some real shit that would be evaluated as the mental health issue. I dealt with some real shit, and you know how people say, that they're a really good judge of character. You know how people say they're a really good judge of character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a real good judge of people who I can call bullshit on when it comes to the mental health thing, because now we've used mental health as a crutch so much that we're making the youth weaker, because that's the one thing that they can lean on, because you can't. It's like we're making shit weaker when it comes to the work field, because you can call in and say, man, I'm having a mental health issue. You can't, and you can't unprove that unless you go through some really strenuous steps. Calling and saying you have mental health issues ain't like calling and saying I'm sick, I got a cold.
But you know what? Now, before we say that, prayers to all the victims of workplace violence, because those motherfuckers, we would have liked that. You know what? Go ahead, you take a sick day. If you really feel like you're gonna come into work with the 9.
I would pray that nobody would call and say, you know what? If I gotta come to work today, I'm gonna come shoot everybody the fuck up. I pray nobody will call in and say that, because I'd be like, you know what? Take all the time you need, and then after I get off that phone and be like, let's make sure we have quadruple security when so and so come in the building. That's just common sense.
We need, and it's in this society. I'm talking about the world over. It's because oftentimes what happens is situations, instead of, now this is with men, women, other men and men, instead of people being able to sit and discuss their grievances like adults, people start yelling, they start screaming, they get offended that you're even trying to talk to them. I didn't say check, I said talk to them about what they might have done to you or offended you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got a lot of people that write a check that they ass can't cash. So unfortunately, our society creates an atmosphere where it's okay to spazzing out is considered like, don't make me crash out in this bitch. Like this weird nation.
To
A
me,
nutball motherfuckers just walking around waiting for a chance to fucking flip the fuck out.
to me, it depends on the individual, because again, like I said, Rob, I went through some real shit in my early childhood years and my teenage years, and I'm damn sure going through things in my adult years. But the way I handled it as a kid and a teenager is totally different the way I handled it as an adult. Obviously, you grow up blase.
Bruh,
But what I see people and I see kids using the mental health thing as a crutch. Like I literally, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna just go ahead and use an example. I've literally seen my kid's mom, not them saying what's going on with them, but their mom say, well, is it this? And they be like, and they say, oh, come here. And they give a hug and they think I'm not looking. And they be like, and I just be like, but if I say something, you're not being sensitive to their feelings. You get what I'm saying? Basically, this is a point now. Child Protective Service and stuff like that was actually a thing in the 90s when I was a small kid.
It's a thing now.
But now it's such a thing now that kids know how to play the system.
Hell yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Some kids need to call goddamn 911.
No, I'm not talking about the kids who need to call 911. I'm talking about the kids and the adults who manipulate and play the mental health system.
Some people don't need to have kids.
I'm not talking about those who need it.
Oh, yeah, they do it for a check.
Yeah, of course, people who generally need it need to use it. But I've seen so many people manipulate it, and because now that's such a thing that we're cognitive to, that I could say mental health day, I could say I'm traumatized about this, that, and the third, knowing that you ain't a fucking thing. Well, you toughen the fuck up.
Bruh.
Little bitch ass motherfucker, toughen the fuck up.
In the last couple of months, I found out something about my wife that's made me mad as fuck.
Your wife's not here no more, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
The principle, right?
Cause she know that if I'd have known none of that shit, the shit that happened, none of that shit would have happened the way that it happened. And I'm fucking fuming about the shit. So the point now, I'm at a better place in my mental health to accept it and be able to deal with it. And it took a lot of growth. It still hurt because she made decisions without me. Mm-hmm. Whereas I would have addressed the situation. But then you lied in my face.
Right.
And other people in her family lied in my face.
Right.
And just took complete code advantage of me and her based off this one lie. Because if I'd have known, I would have addressed it. Shit would have went different.
No question. I feel you. See, one thing I've tried to do as a parent, because again, like I said, I went through a lot of things growing up, and the one thing that I've tried not to do is overcompensate and think that my kids are going to go through the exact same things that I went through. A lot of that stuff that's not going to happen. But I don't try to because see, sometimes parents will try to overcompensate thinking about the stuff that they went through, and you try to overcompensate it through your kids, and it's not necessarily a good thing for your kids because these are different people. Even though they may have come from us, these are different people. You feel what I'm saying? And kids are so impressionable that if you feed fear into them, if you feed your past fear into them, they will take it as their fear, and they don't even have nothing to fucking be afraid of. You feel me? Kinda, sort of, a little bit.
Yeah, I feel you. But women do that
No, I was talking about women, nigga.
because of the way that
Look at this one right here, trying to creep down the steps. I'm listening.
women are gonna instill fear in a young man because the system has taught them to protect and nurture that child and train them up to obey the system and be in line with the system. Don't be a rogue. So it's fear based, and it's in the genes and their mentality.
Never mind. I just asked him, "Is that what your mama teaching him?" He ain't paying a lick of attention. But yeah, I've noticed that a lot, and it's people have to be careful of that because I have seen people who have gone through traumatic things themselves as a child and even as an adult, you know, whether it's directly or indirectly, you know, try to overcompensate as a parent, and you're instilling a set of fear in your kids that they haven't even gone through and that they don't even need to be afraid of. It's nothing wrong with being aware. There's nothing
But
wrong
a
with
lot
being
of
aware.
times it's the parent that didn't heal, that's never healed. The parent is the one that needs to do the work.
You 100% right, bro. You 100% right. Come from a parent, an adult that never healed. You know? Yeah. So, and I have shit that I look at that happened to me back then. I look at now and I try to protect them from it, but you have to meet me halfway. Because one thing I tell my kids is that I'm not gonna be like if there's somebody in school who messes with you, definitely you tell me about it. But at that point in time when it's happening, I can't be there. And by the time I get there, whatever may have happened will have already happened. So I tell him, you know, it's sometimes I want you to do the right thing, but if you have to defend yourself, motherfucking defend yourself. Trust me, you'll get no attitude out of me if I know you defending yourself and somebody's being a dick mouth. Get me started. Get me started.
I had to tell my son, I said, son, stay on the porch.
Don't jump off the porch.
As long as you stay on the porch, I can protect you. You jump off the porch and you start running around with the wolves and the dogs, I can't protect you.
We. Wise words being spoken.
But see, what did all of the shit that's happened, I don't care what a motherfucker say about me or to me, right? One thing's for certain, two things for sure. You may not be scared of me, but you know the goddamn step real motherfucking light, cause I'm fucking nuts. And I'll go off like that. I'm a whole fucking nutball. It ain't nothing for me to turn black and do some real dumb shit.
Mm-hmm. He's not
Cause
right.
I get tired of motherfuckers. Motherfuckers do some real dumb shit and have the audacity to do the shit. Yeah, what, nigga, what? Motherfucker, most house fires start between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. in the morning. Govern yourself accordingly. Only you can prevent forest fires.
You see that, chat?
Hey, I'm statistics. I do numbers.
You see that, chat? That is
numbers.
That is the words of a person who has unresolved issues.
I do numbers.
I'm just saying.
Those are the numbers.
He's trying to spin this shit about numbers.
Those are the numbers.
What he said before the house fire statistics, that is the words of a person who has unresolved issues in life.
I resolved all my issues.
And he's not alone. He's not alone. Okay?
I resolved my issues.
Clearly you have not.
I have. I'm in mental health.
You haven't. Clearly you haven't when you want to start talking about house fires and the times that house fires start. Clearly you haven't resolved those issues, sir.
Look, when you know better, you do better.
Not all the time. You should, but not all the time. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that when you know better, you'll try to find another way to slide around that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Those are the numbers.
That's like earlier today. No, last night I was out walking around. I seen a squirrel froze to death because he was fucking around with the fuck around and got fucked around and fucked around and got fucked around.
What did you?
I was walking earlier today. I seen a squirrel, all guts squirted out, everything just smashed. Why? Because he fucked around. He fucked around with the fuck around and got fucked around.
Sure that squirrel didn't get hit by a car?
He did. Whatever he got hit by, he won't get hit by it no more.
But you didn't say that at first. You said you saw a squirrel froze to death.
Yeah, it's two different squirrels. One squirrel was froze, then the other squirrel was splat.
All right. Well, you need to specify next time. Okay.
I did that. That's the 80 proof. You ain't listening.
No, that's that bullshit. You ain't listening.
You watching that check. This is that girl talking to you.
What girl talking to me? This Lomar right here.
She hit you on that. She hit you on the bat phone.
On the what? Rob, the only nigga sneaking chicks into your apartment and your shit is you, nigga.
Nigga, I'm not sneaking no chicks in here, and it ain't because I'm gay. It's because I'm focused.
Who the fuck said anything about being gay? What the fuck? That is that 80 proof you on, nigga, stop. I'm not gonna lose. That's what this is. So, all right, Jay-Z.
I ain't pressed about goddamn chasing no chick. I'm actually chasing wealth.
How do we go to frozen squirrels and guts and nuts to, you know what? All right. I can't. Okay.
That's you. On some old Gills Arena shit.
That's your nigga. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I ain't know he was that sus. That was some suspect shit.
I was going to say, you've been on the podcast talking about something. I watched Gills Arena. That's your ass.
Yeah, but see, when I figured out that he was suspect, right? I don't watch nothing with just him, or rarely watch anything with just him. I watch shit where he with other people, so he gotta conform. See, when he by himself, that's when all that wild shit come out. Because at this point, it do look like he got a jive crush on Kwame. It's like he got some kind of
man crush on him. Yeah,
like he got some kind of man crush on Kwame Brown. Like, bruh, what kind of a statement is that? He wanted them. That's how you know he a fucking fun boy. He one of them motherfuckers that walk by, that always want to walk by you and pat you on the ass. See, that's why I ain't like that shit in sports. Don't pet me, motherfucker.
That's the podcast that Rob be watching, Gills Arena. See, Rob blaming everything on me. I'm gonna blame this right here on Rob. I'm blaming this on Rob.
Wish to be a superstar. Wish to have a fancy car. Wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish I don't be in love. So feel me, pretty baby. I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Oh, Oh, making love to the break of dawn. Me and you to the baby's born. Till my baby's born.
Yo, sing, come on.
Till my baby's born. 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 Till my baby's born.
That's your fault, nigga, since I'm being blamed for everything. That's your fault.
All I can do is shake my head. I hope it's show on the camera. I'm just shaking my head because that's all I can do.
Oh, you shaking your head, huh?
Some people wish to be a superstar, wish to have a fancy car, wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish I know being in love. So feel me, pretty baby. I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Oh, making love to the break of dawn. Me and you to the baby's born. Till my baby's born.
Yo, sing, come on.
Till my baby's born. Till my baby's born. Till my
I just wonder what everybody in the crowd was thinking when he did that shit.
That it was probably time to leave.
If I only had one wish, you'd shut the fuck up right now.
Right.
baby's born. Till my 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 baby's born.
One wish, one wish, one wish. Sing it. One wish, one wish, one wish. Sing it. One wish, one wish, one wish. One wish, one wish, one wish. Make some fucking noise for Reggie.
Hello, boy, look petrified.
You probably need some earplugs.
One wish, one wish, one wish.
Hey, yo, we too late. Hey, we
One wish, one wish. One wish, one wish, one wish. Yeah, make some noise for Ray J and this motherfucker.
Hey, excuse my litness though, but I'm having fun.
Hey, we love you, Ray J. You couldn't even get a babysitter tonight. You still showed up. You know what? We love you. Couldn't even get a babysitter and still showed up. We love you.
We don't got a babysitter because my wife bitch don't want no randoms watching the kids. So.
I'm being funny, nigga. I see her over there.
And you know what's crazy? And one
shout out to Princess. Shout out to Princess.
It was about 8 years ago. It was about 8 years ago. But we had 10 now, but it was about. Know what I'm saying? It was about. I rounded it off. Take it to 10.
Bring his child to sacrifice. You knew that was coming.
One wish, one wish, one wish. One wish, they don't even want to go. They don't even want to go no more, right? One wish, one wish, one wish. One wish. One wish, one wish, one wish. One wish, one wish, one wish.
He's getting so mad.
One wish, one wish, one wish. One wish, one wish.
Are they gagging them or what?
I love y'all, man.
One wish, one wish, one wish. That's lovely. That's lovely.
And they was probably trying to make the damn song sound better. The shit sounded horrible when he was singing it. It was probably trying to salvage what was left of that damn song. But anyway. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we are coming up on 3 hours, and I'm about to get the pluck up out of here. I'm glad I ate dinner before I got on live, because I know how Fridays go. Fridays, we talk that ish. We have no time limit. It's not a school night. So we do what we got to do. It's wild card weekend tomorrow. Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about this, let me shout out everybody who made the All-Pro team.
Shout out Heather's Craft Haven.
Oh, shut up. Definitely. You know I do that at the jump.
Oh, I missed that part.
Too Tough Sports. Absolutely.
How come she don't get on? I ain't seen Heather.
Oh, Heather. No, Heather.
Heather stay in the background.
Yeah, Heather ain't gonna get on, bro. You may see Rob. Like Rob got on here. Rob came on here. Heather stay in the background. She just be chilling. All Pro. What? Give me the fucking All Pro team, nigga.
I know Alicia Curran big head self be in here.
Ooh, I don't know if Alicia on live or not. Lomar, send Alicia I am and tell them that Rob talking shit about her.
I won't talk shit.
Say that your big head ass. He said Alicia said I know her big head ass or big head self, whatever. That Rob talking shit after offering her $2 million to hit. See how that nigga do?
I didn't offer. I said if I was to do it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry, sir. Okay, NFL All-Pro, first team offense. Lamar Jackson, quarterback. Saquon Barkley, the running back from Philadelphia. Patrick Ricard from Baltimore, the fullback. Tight end Brock Bowers from the Raiders. Receivers Jamar Chase from the Bengals. Justin Jefferson from the Vikings. Amon-Ra St. Brown from Detroit. Left tackle, the offensive line. Fuck it. Tristan Wirfs, Bucks. Joe Thuney, Kansas City. Creed Humphrey, Kansas City. Quinn Mires, Denver. Penei Sewell, Detroit. Defense now. Edge rushers. Myles Garrett from Cleveland. Trey Hendrickson from Cincinnati. The D tackles, Cameron Hayward, Pittsburgh, Chris Jones, Kansas City. Linebackers, Zach Bond, Philadelphia, Fred Warner, San Francisco, Roquan Smith, Baltimore. Cornerbacks, Patrick Surtain, Denver, Derek Stingley Jr., Houston. Slot cornerback, Marlon Humphreys from the Ravens. Safeties, Kirby Joseph, Detroit, Xavier McKinney, Green Bay. Special teams place kicker, Chris Boswell from Pittsburgh. Kick returner, Kavontae Turpin from Dallas. Punt returner, Marvin Mims from Denver. Special teamer, Brendan Schooler from New England. Long snapper, Andrew DePaula from Minnesota. Second team, Josh Allen, Buffalo. Running back, Derrick Henry, Baltimore. Kyle Juszczyk is the fullback from the 49ers. Tight end, George Kittle from the 49ers. Wide receivers, Terry McLaurin from Washington. C.D. Lamb from Dallas. And A.J. Brown from the Eagles. The offensive line, Jordan Mailata, Philadelphia. Quentin Nelson, Indianapolis. Still the only white boy I've ever heard of with the name of Quentin. Center, Frank Ragnow, Detroit. Right guard, Chris Lindstrom from Atlanta. And Lane
Johnson. He got some black in him.
Huh?
A white boy named Quentin?
Yeah.
Say he got some black in him.
I guarantee. Now, on the defense, Ed Rushers, T.J. Watt, Pittsburgh, Nick Bonito, Denver, Andrew Van Ginkel, Minnesota. Interior lineman, Zach Allen from Denver, Jalen Carter from Philadelphia. Linebackers, Frankie Louvu from Washington, Bobby Wagner from Washington, and Zaire Franklin from Indianapolis. Cornerbacks, Trent McDuffie, Kansas City, Christian Gonzalez from New England. Slot cornerback, Derwin James from the Chargers. He's really a safety. Safeties, Kyle Hamilton and Buda Baker. I ain't naming the special team motherfuckers from the second team.
Plus, I told you need to find a female to offset you. When you need a female on here, you need a pretty face.
I would love to have a female on here on a regular basis. I would love to. I would. Rob, we don't make no money from this. So if I wanted a female to do something like this on a weekly basis, even on a bi-weekly basis, they would probably want to check. Can't blame them, but I've never made $1 off of this. I do this for the love of what I do. So
the right woman to do it. The right woman would do it for free.
I would love to have a female on here on a regular. I would, no question. And I've asked quite a few. And people be like, "Oh, I would love to," until it's time to show the fuck up.
But see, now that's the other thing that people don't. Our our society has created a microwave mentality, so we expect everything now. People aren't patient, especially women,
No question.
impatient as fuck.
No question.
That's the purpose for apprenticeships, and the apprenticeship in the business world helps business owners weed out the real from the fake.
Mm-hmm.
If you're willing to do like a DJ, when someone first starts DJing or whatever,
And I am a DJ. Yes.
they start off doing it for free.
I'm living proof.
So
Yeah.
probably after you do about 4 or 5 parties, and really they for family, and then you figure out, okay, I need this, and this,
Mm-hmm.
and this, and then you start saving
Yep.
and buying different pieces. Now, after about that seventh or eighth show, or seventh or eighth show, you ready to start charging people.
I'm living proof. Although I will say, my very first gig that I did charge and I did get paid, but there was still a lot that I needed to learn. But everything that you've said is spot on. You are not wrong with the DJ analogy. You're absolutely right. Absolutely. I'm living proof. I am
See,
living fucking proof.
this microwave mentality. If you got a woman, you can't tell this woman that you done DJ'd a couple, you just building your business up, and you building up your clientele. You're gonna have to do the first 4 or 5 shows for free. Where the money at? You just working for free. Where the money at? Where the money at? Where the money at? Where the money at? I got somebody right now with this thing I'm doing. They telling me, oh, you doing you da 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 da. You can't tell me nothing. I done so much research. That's the other thing about us men. We get steadfast. When I know something, I know it for a fact. Especially if I done got burnt one time. When I step up the bat again, goddamn, it don't matter what you swing, what come across the plate. I'm hitting all of it. You feel me?
Yes.
Fuck. And that's another thing too. Some women are so fearful. Instead of supporting you, to ride or die, they want to be the nigga and the bitch. They want to be the man and the woman. So they don't know how to be like, I'm gonna say this and not being chauvinistic or misogynistic, but a woman can be a woman and be in a woman's place. And I'm not saying that in a demeaning factor. The queen always protects the queen, or the queen always protects the king. But women have
You
lost
clean that up good. You clean that up good.
women have lost the knowledge and ability to move in grace, just like us men have lost the knowledge and ability to move in grace. So somebody disrespect you, don't go out of yourself. I mean, you got to protect yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna protect myself, but I'm not gonna. I got one good leg. So if I'm gonna do something to you, I'm gonna knock you to clean the fuck out. It ain't gonna be no ifs, no ands, no buts. I ain't saying shit because I know I only got one good leg, right? I'm old now. Like, I ain't playing no fucking games. I'm gonna lay your ass the fuck out. I ain't even gonna say nothing. So now I'm not thinking about punching people. I'm trying to mind what I say before I have to, before I have to do what I gotta do. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Is it's about growing mature. Just because I don't put my hands on somebody, don't mean that I'm a pussy.
Who the fuck said? Never mind.
No, that understand that. And this culture that we have is if you walk past somebody, nigga, excuse you, fuck, nigga, wait, what's up, nigga, wait.
That aggressive culture that you just displayed, that's been around for a little minute. The culture that's fucked me up is how, you know, you can't compliment a woman without them feeling some type of way. I still trip out over that shit that happened.
Yeah, when you broke, it's harassment. If you got money in your pocket, you flirting.
Yeah, man. I still trip off of that shit that happened early last year when I told a lady that she was absolutely beautiful, and she looked at me like she wanted to whip my ass. And I
Because
was,
you didn't look like you had a pocket full of money.
I looked pretty good that night, nigga. And I may not have looked like a millionaire, but I didn't go out there. I didn't go out there dusted and rusted. I went out there looking pretty good, you know, if I do say so myself. But
You weren't what she was.
the way she looked at me, I busted out laughing so quick I couldn't help it because I
You
was
just
like,
you weren't what she was looking for.
I guess I wasn't, but I mean, but still, like a compliment is a compliment. That shit still fucked me up. I mean, it makes me laugh, but I was like, this new breed of chick, man, you know, it's a trip, man.
But if you had, I bet you to hit that bitch cash app with a good $25, $50.
That chick gave me a look like she wouldn't give me the 5 seconds to give her cash app. She looked like if I had to say it, imagine, Rob, if she felt some type of way from me saying, you are absolutely gorgeous, not in no ignorant way. What up, shouting? Oh, you look good, shouting. I didn't say it like that. I said it just like this. I said, wow, you are absolutely beautiful. I said, beautiful. I said, you are absolutely beautiful. And the look that she gave me, bro, if she had an issue with that, she may have punched me in the face if I said, hey, what's your cash app? She might have thought that I was.
If you'd have told her you're absolutely beautiful, what's your cash app? That bitch would have pulled her motherfucking phone out. She would have told that shit to you. She wouldn't even had the need to pull the phone out.
Okay. All right. I thought
And she would have gave you the ass.
Right. I was thinking that she was gonna say she was gonna pull a knife out and slit my throat. I don't know, bro. These motherfuckers out here crazy. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. We over 3 hours. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to watch this snowfall because that snow is coming down. You know, this could have easily been a 5-hour night. I'm enjoying myself, but I know my son want to come down here and jump online and play this game, and I know he want me to.
Yeah, and I ain't interested in falling asleep on the podcast again.
That part. I'm getting ready for this football though, but we will be back on Sunday for Sports Plus Life post game show, and this is a playoff Sports Plus.
Y'all
Life
men, keep your
show.
pants up. Stop being weak for these women.
Hey, y'all
make them jump through some hoops for the day.
Y'all give a shout out. Y'all give a shout out to the co-champion right here. Rob won co-champion of the Sports Plus Life Prediction League in his first year, so got to give him a shout out. Shout out to the co-champion. Take a bow.
I'm second.
No, he's coaching. He tied for first place.
You can't tie for first place. That's like a bitch having two main men. Both of us can't be.
Hey, in Utah, that's acceptable. So in Sports Plus Life Prediction League, tie is acceptable. So
this anyway, ain't Utah, this Virginia.
I don't give a fuck. This is my league, nigga. And it's a regular season. It's a regular season prediction league. So in the regular season, y'all finished with the same total score. And that was higher than everybody else's. So y'all are the champions. This is the first time. Now this is the the third year I've done this. This is the first time that this has happened, that we've had co-champions, but fuck it. Co-champions, take a bow. You and Smoke, take a bow. Co-champion ass motherfuckers. Anyway, it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. I am out this bit. Peace. Love you. See you Sunday. Watch y'all some playoff football. Be safe in this weather. Love you.
Peace.